what? Oh god.
Left.
Oh god.
Oh,
I don't have my notes open yet.
I don't want to waste any time.
Waste all the time.
We're
Waste more time.
ahead of schedule compared to
we are
normal.
early.
Yeah, actually, we are.
No. People are like, oh my god, they're early.
The viewers are going to be thrown off.
It's like, no, none of us are ready yet. We count on you being late.
Yeah, actually, I'm like doing like some last minute like over here on my end.
Oh wow, look at that.
Oh, do you look at the
Oh
hold
my
on.
god!
Hold on, there we go. And I have hold on.
Hydration is very important around here.
I agree. I
Wait.
concur.
Dad, is that you?
I haven't broken it in yet, but watch out.
Oh!
Also, Jose, you're a fucking menace. I need to know that.
Yes.
I'm so glad I knew somebody growing up that did that. So as soon as I saw the first few pieces come off of the letter when I took it out of the thing, I was like, "Oh no, how much is in here?" And I looked in, and I was like,
"Oh,
no.
Careful. Do it over the coffee table.
Alex and I legitimately had an entire moment, like few moments of like, all right, careful. Oh no, he drops it. He drops it. I went to the bathroom later, looked in the mirror, and there was like one little fleck on my shoulder. I'm like, "You son of a bitch!" Like how?
I had to fight the urge to just dump the thing out,
Dude.
like when I opened it, and I was like so glad that I didn't.
Same.
I delivered one to one of to Ricardo, one of the other guests, and he is like, "Here, you're officially invited." Like I was at his door, and then he just opens it and just goes.
Oh,
confetti
no.
everywhere.
That's perfect for those chaotic people. That teaches them to open a package like a sane human. But
he looked at me and he was like, "Of course you did." I'm like, hey.
Did you expect
this for a year?
Did you expect any different?
We got invites to a certain party, and Jose filled all the packages full of confetti. Very staticky confetti that wants to stick to everything.
Yeah,
when I dumped it out over the trash can, it took a while for it to let go of the interior of the
I'm sorry. I resealed mine. I have a primo example of this fucking insanity. There's
it's just full of confetti.
We opened it up and then immediately went to like bomb squad mode. We're like, oh god, no! Just over here, slowly.
It's like
don't
those
do anything
videos.
crazy.
The videos of the guy who like, they're like all those people that steal packages from here. We're gonna give them a package deal, and it's like a confetti bomb.
Over here.
Yeah.
I opened mine and then I pressed it so it could open itself up, and I like.
And sure enough, you knew there was like it was like the fucking oil dipstick for a car. You could pull the letter out of the thing and see. There's confetti in there.
Oh jeez.
Dude,
Yeah, we're about a quart low on confetti.
Hey, I was very considerate. I got the large confetti.
You did. I will
that.
give you that. The smallest piece was like the fucking little circles.
But
Yeah.
like I'm sitting there trying to pull it out, and Teresa's fucking mopping sweat away from my eyes.
The red wire. No, the red wire.
I wish I would have recorded Ricardo opening it, because he legit just frack, and like it was. I never seen it like that.
He will never do that again.
Yeah.
He learned it. He learned his lesson.
Never again.
Oh,
My sweet. That is the one craft supply that is banned in this house. Is like confetti glitter. No, fuck no. It doesn't come into the house. I don't buy it. It's not a thing. It doesn't exist.
Tinsel is
and here it comes.
Yeah.
Tinsel is like the
pure chaos
socially.
into the house.
Tinsel is like the one of them that is like you're okay, I guess, because
Your
it takes-
long format spaghetti style. I'm
You'll
okay.
take
still
some
find it
effort.
for years though.
Yeah, if you use like the loose strands of tinsel, absolutely. But if you use like tinsel, like tinsel, what are they called? Like garland,
Clumps of
tinsel
it.
garland.
Oh,
It's way better.
Oh yeah, but
dude, the worst is that glitter that's like super ultra fine. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
my mom
It's
was a scrapbooker and also had Girl Scouts, so glitter was just a fucking thing. And
Gets in
it
your
was
pores.
everywhere, and you would find it forever in every shade possible. Like every crack you looked in, you're like, oh, there's some black from Halloween, there's a little red from Christmas.
Okay, so and Teresa's family's tradition, whenever it was someone's birthday, they would decorate the room obnoxiously, like just streamers everywhere, balloons and shit like that. Be like,
Oh,
oh hey, happy birthday. And she tried to do the same with me with some other friends, and just filled my fucking bedroom with like glitter and all this shit and whatnot. And they're like, happy birthday. And I just like turned to them like, you guys need to leave.
You have to leave right now.
Oh my god. Glitter is evil, man.
At least a mile away. At least a mile.
And they're like, you don't like it? I'm like, no, I don't. Please leave.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
I know we all have like 5 more glitter stories.
Yeah. Welcome everybody to another episode of A Talk of Opportunity. We continue our adventures through this frozen tundra of death and very long sessions. And
No.
we're still level 5.
No good, not spookiness.
Wait,
No,
are you
we're
guys
level
still
6. We're level
Oh.
6.
Okay, I was about to
We
say.
leveled up? Shit!
We've been level 6.
Wait, let me make sure because I don't remember.
What?
Did I not
I
level
was
my
actually
character?
been playing
yeah.
level 5 this whole time.
Yeah, I've been level 5 this whole time.
Just completely forgot to level up.
Yeah, welcome everyone. Again, and I'm gonna mispronounce their name again, but they're back from last week to watch us play.
Oh,
and-
nice.
Well,
And turn to them. What is it?
Win?
Nguyen
Win?
Wen
It was when
Win?
Ming Hui. That's a long name. But welcome back, and I will be typing on chat to help you out, so you can follow us along.
Yeah.
But with that, Andrew, it's all
All
on
right.
you now. Let's
What?
go.
When we last left our heroes, after leaving Brynnshander, after leaving Brynnshander, they came across a group of frenzied orcs that had a modified, a powerful form of Crown of Madness cast upon them. Acting quickly and heroically, Octavio blew some of them to bits that were ensnared by Swift's ensnarement. I think entanglement. thank you.
Tangle.
Yeah,
It was
and
an accident.
then
Oh, was it?
and then after Chief Render was like, "Wait, let's try not to kill them." Everyone else proceeded. Well, no, hold on. Mittens got it a really good one.
Mittens got sad.
Yeah.
We don't. Okay, just one.
But
Yeah,
but
just one really good murder. Just one.
But I mean, it was a fucking doozy. Not like the guy had whiplash from that crossbow bolt. So then you guys managed to subdue the orcs, and then you made your way to Dugan's Hole, and surprise, it was a terrible place to be.
Yep.
Everybody except Octavio went around the town. Octavio decided to go through the town, where you came across the stones of Thrun, which are some mysterious obelisks that just sit on the edge of town. There and within the stones, you saw ghostly figures amongst the waves of the red waters, and you guys decided, you know what, that's probably about enough of that, and you promptly left the town, where after
questions.
that's perfectly fine. After a if they get answered is the real question. But after a quick short hop, skip, and a jump, and no random encounters, thank you dice, you guys managed to find upon the precipice of a mountainside the orc fortress Karkalok, where you guys, outside of its range, decide to make camp and figure out, I don't know, what you guys are gonna do.
So we're on camp right now.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay,
Was
we're
that
gonna take a
what-
long rest. Is that the plan?
I thought so.
Yeah, we were gonna rest outside of camp.
Okay. So everyone's gone to sleepy bye bobos. And
Suppose we should eat a ration.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Since
entirely up to you.
Dugan's Hole was a shithole and didn't give us any food.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're lucky they didn't run you out of town or try to.
Honestly, I don't know if we would have wanted to
I-
eat anything they gave us.
I would like to
Dugan's
see him try.
Dugan's Hole did not want to start something. If they did, there would no longer be a Dugan's Hole.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave this piece of
What could have happened to
dragon's board
Dugan's
here.
Hole?
I think out of all the towns, I'm pretty sure that's the only one we wouldn't mind burning.
Now it's just.
If they had
Dugan
tried to like
Crater.
roughhouse us, so many of them would have died.
What
Could you imagine?
50 CR 1/8 commoners? I don't know, man. That's a
4 HP.
Yeah, how many do you think he could, Octavio could kill with one shot?
Fury would literally just grab a
One
boulder.
fireball will kill the whole town.
And then just leave some dragon horde in there, just because.
Just a
Just like,
pump
oh no,
off.
a dragon came by and blew up Dugan's Soul. But the only dragons here are white dragons. They use ice. Oh no, another dragon.
yeah.
Oh,
They,
the
must be more.
Smithers Dragar.
Oh, that must have been those orcs, huh? Oh,
laid claim to the White Dragon's territory. Oh darn. Anyways.
Should change that to 9 towns.
Okay. So you
9
guys,
is divisible by 3. It's superior, strictly superior.
I mean,
I like it.
is Dugan's Hole even really a town? Like when you really
It's a
start to think
hole.
about it?
It's a
Yeah.
hovel.
I mean, anyways, okay. So you guys are camping for the night. However, you guys wish to camp, you can. Be it by firelight or not, or perhaps I don't know. You're just sleeping out in the cold.
I got my
Somewhat.
tent set.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
Octavio.
tents. It's been a while, but we have tents.
Yeah, we have tents. We have axe beaks. Whole shebang.
What the fuck is this? Okay, so as you guys are sleeping, Octavio, you have that familiar falling feeling right before you go to sleep.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm. And you dream a dream more lucid than it should be, and you wake up and you find yourself in a very resplendent room of crystal cases, holding
Ooh.
like artifacts and weapons and items and stuff. In one corner of the room is a conquistador style armor that is obviously meant for some sort of ceremony, because it is rather resplendent and even now, probably not at all practical on a battlefield. The gold filigree looks rather well against the black enamel, however, you also see the familiar face of Anna Kawana actually like kind of cleaning, like it looks like she just finished cleaning a much more battered set of conquistador armor that like there's like a big like dent that was tried to get tamped out and fixed, and the chest, like some of the brim is still kind of, of the hat is still a little bent and broken. But you see she's like carefully placing the hat back on the mannequin dummy.
Can I try to sneak behind her?
Absolutely not. She already knows you're here. She's the one that brought you here. Come on, man.
I tried anyways.
Okay, so all right, go ahead, roll me a stealth check. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
I approach.
How do you approach?
There. I try to approach from behind.
All right, let's see what the passive perception for an ancient gold dragon is. This ought to be.
Oh, I got
fun.
the beat. Easy.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I do wonder if I have a higher passive perception than an ancient gold dragon.
Now that would be great.
Hold on, I've got to look at this. How about not even fucking close?
I come from behind. And I was like, "Hi, Hi, Vanakona. Really loud.
I just looked up.
Hi.
Okay, you were off by I'm not gonna give an exact number, but you were
Oh,
off
God.
somewhere around 10 from your roll.
That's not a real number.
An ancient gold dragon, just 30 on all stats.
That can't be a real number.
It is. If you want me to, I can send you a screenshot.
No, I just looked at it too.
Brutal.
Well, I mean, it's
I think she's friend.
I mean, it's supposed to be like you have to like use like all your magic and stuff like that, and you have to be like
Right,
master of stealth
right.
and whatnot. And
Yeah.
and she turns and look over her shoulder and a smirk, and she goes, I know, Octavio. I know you're there.
Oh, I. This is a nice place. And then I get closer to the armor she was trying to put together.
She goes, yes, this is the only...
Or that she put together. Or
Yeah.
that she put together.
Yeah, and she goes, yes, this is the only room that I insist on upkeeping. The rest can be handled by my private staff, but this is the only one I insist on taking care of it myself. And
You clean this whole room just by yourself?
mm-hmm.
That's exhausting.
Well, I have a lot of time on my hands, Octavio.
What's with this armor? And I just poke it.
Why?
And this was your great, I'm not going to say great 67 times, but this was your ancestor Alonzo's armor. This is what he wore when he slew the tyrant king dragon that made him the hero that he was known back in his day.
Whoa.
And she goes, I'm surprised you haven't seen that, and points to a wall-sized mural that was conveniently behind you. That looks a little something like this.
Ooh,
Nice.
Ooh.
that's fearsome.
Yes. With me, hold on. With my help and the help of our adventuring companions, we were able to slay this red tyrant that had been terrorizing the land. However, I didn't bring you here to gawk at the wares that your ancestor bore. As she's saying that, though, you do get a good look around the room, and you see that there is actually like not a pamphlet, but like a notice from what you know as a notice board. And it's from Alonzo's very first quest, which is something small and cute and not at all threatening. Just kind of goes to show you how things grow.
You mean to tell me that my great grandfather
Yes.
slayed that thing? Slayed that dragon? I
Well-
pointed at the massive mural that I somehow missed.
Well, he didn't do it. He didn't do it alone. And she points to another picture that I couldn't render because Midjourney is bad at rendering faces. So I'm sorry, but it shows Alonzo sitting in a chair, like with the stereotypical patriarchal pose, and behind him on the chair is the human form of Anna Koana, with like the hands on the chair and whatnot. And you see despite the fact that he's trying to look stoic, you could tell that like somebody cracked a joke or something like that, and Alonzo's trying to suppress the laughter,
Right.
like he's trying not to smile. On his left is a very large, very muscular dragonborn. That you could tell that they tried their best to dress him up as nice as possible with a big toothy grin that reminds you of Beery. But then to the right is somebody in. What the fuck? Whoa,
What?
sorry.
What?
I had an ad on my on one of my things. Like I just had like a pop up. My bad. That was really weird.
When your computer starts talking at you.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, y'all can't hear that. But sorry. But then on the right, you see a figure in green robes with gold accent, like flows from the ground, but the face has been burnt out. She goes, yes, that was myself, my dear Alonzo, Manzesh, points at the Dragonborn, and then finally Alostrum. And she says as she clenches the fist at the burnt figure. She goes,
What happened there?
Octavia, that's why I came here to warn you. You see, I have witnessed firsthand what powerful magics can do and what they can rot. Your Alonzo had a sense of either duty or obligation, or maybe just altruism. I could see how the petty grievances and small evils of the world dug at him like small iron barbs in the vulnerable moments away from everyone else. But he, with his natural charisma, was able to band together a group of adventurers, and I was lucky to be one of them, to be entranced within his grasp. Once things were done, once the matter was settled with Krazagoth, he was rewarded a lordship, and where he was from, he became a lord. He had a castle and stewards and followers and all kinds. And understandably, at the time, he worked with Alostrum to conjure something not unlike what Waterdeep has today, an anti-dragon barrier to repel any sort of draconic forces. However, Alonzo knew of my true nature, and in fact, it was something I really couldn't keep hidden from anybody else. And so he made a small caveat with Alostrum that he would allow me within the barrier for as long as Alonzo lived. But as the years passed, it became obvious that with his lordship, I could not be his wife. I was not highborn. Indeed, I mean, perhaps I was too highborn. Now that I think about it, but he had to marry politically, and so because of that, there were two bloodlines that stemmed from Alonzo. There was the De Cadenas, and then there was the Hierro. Is that how you pronounce it?
Hierro, yeah.
Yeah, Hierro. Many years later, Alonzo died a death that any warrior would seek, in the comfort of his bed surrounded by those that loved him. And on that night, I had to flee his kingdom. with only the winds beneath my wings to dry my tears. And for 70 years afterwards, I mourned Alonzo's loss. I traveled the outskirts of the countryside, donned in various forms of widow's black, traveling as a humanoid in hopes of rekindling some sort of spark that I had before, but it never came. But while that was happening, Alostrum was weaving his magic against the De Cadenas family. And so it came to pass that So it came to pass that Ponce de Cadenas received the throne, and he was a child that wanted for nothing and knew neither strife nor grief. And because of that, he was a small tyrant. and it was not until he was overthrown in a civil war led by Sergio Hierro that he knew finally what pain truly meant. He was put to the sword, and because of that, Sergio was legitimized as Sergio Cadenas. However, it goes even further than that. Olostrum planted seeds of grandeur in Sergio. Small things. Whispers saying how he'll never live up to Alonso's greatness, and how the shoes he fills are far too great. And so because of that, Sergio launched a campaign, a crusade, if you will, outside of the outskirts of the kingdom, past the dragon barrier, to search for some, I don't know, simulacrum of the glory that Alonso had. And because of that, things fell to ruin. His soldiers were destroyed, decimated, and Sergio returned home ashamed, only to find that Olostrum had taken the throne in his absence. And because of that, Sergio was branded a coward and forced into exile. And because of that, Sergio was forced to flee his home and to go to a land that did not know the Cadenas name. And though he had a small fortune with him, he was neither the cunning politician nor the brave warrior that Alonso was, or any of his predecessors. And the Cadenas name has dwindled since. And thus I started my quest for revenge against Olostrum. For you see, and she points to something that you just now noticed, or maybe she hasn't let you notice, but it is a case that has a draped cloth around it, not allowing to see what's beyond it. And she pulls from it, and what is revealed is a draconic skull, a huge draconic skull. But you see that like one side is skeletal, but the other side somehow, like near where the eye starts, the bone has begun to melt away, or has long since melted away. I was not the only dragon he allowed in the barrier, for you see, Olostrum this entire time was himself a dragon, a green dragon, who sought to fill the power vacuum that Krazagoth left. And he did, by building an empire and then slowly crumbling it, so that he may steal its foundation. And indeed, for millennia, he had ruled over the land that Alonso once ruled over. And then I found him weak and feeble. He had long since fled the tyrannical kingdom that crumbled under his rule. And when I found him, I made sure he bathed in flames. That was only an nth of the fury that I felt against him. You know what the worst part about it is, Octavio?
What's that?
As the flames swallowed him up and his body slowly turned to ash, he laughed. He laughed because he knew that no fire could bring back the family name or my dear Alonso ever again. He laughed because he knew the damage was already done. And this is just the end of things. So yes, Octavio, this, and then she points to the what's it, like the family tree thing that you saw before that has the corrosion on it, and she goes, "This was Sergio." and because of this, all of this was brought down, brought low, and crumbled and scattered to the winds by one being, one person. So yes, Octavio, given enough time, a spellcaster is a world breaker, a true devious threat.
But I'm a spellcaster.
The world is funny like that. It's ironic that things would turn out this way. Perhaps this is just another joke, another jab. But I have seen you do so many great things. But what I'm trying to get at is the brutes of the world, the evil, stupid ones. Those are the easy ones to take care of. It's the ones that are devious, the ones that have time to coordinate and plan. Those are the real devils of the world. And you look at the family tree, and you see that the last name before it fades completely into obscurity is oh gosh. is one by the name of Joaquin Cadenas, who was like a great uncle of yours that almost became like a masked lord of Waterdeep or something like that. But the name is so worn and smooth that it's almost illegible. Like you have to squint to look at it. However, below that, you kind of gauge like how the generations go just based on the distance. You see a name that appears to be actively carving itself into the slab, and it's a name that says Octavio Cadenas.
Oh.
And then you wake up.
It's in the middle of the night or is it early in the morning?
It's entirely up to you what time you want to wake up, dude.
Also, how would you
Sure.
even know?
That's true.
Yeah.
I guess I wake up at not like I wasn't not dramatically, just yeah, just like a quick little like
Swift is just staring at you.
It's like, that was a weird dream.
Yeah, I can tell you were not doing the weird moving. You were completely still.
What weird movements?
Never mind.
And Akana just visited me again in my dreams.
Or did you visit her?
Or I visit her. So I learned a lot about my past. I think I'm supposed to bring value or honor to my family's name again.
Bring value.
I think we're on the way to do that.
She's not very clear when she gives me direction.
Well, I mean, you try to speak to a 6,000+ year-old being and see how that goes.
I mean, if it's any indication, it does not seem like what's his name? The
Brindar?
no. Beery's god. The Tempest, yeah. It does not seem like Tempest is exceptionally clear most times either.
It's almost like as if I have to like do something.
No. Andrew, it's not about you. It's about like we get it.
Okay.
I think that's literally what my character will say.
Yeah.
It's in character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It's never a slight against you. It's just like
No, I know. But
it's like every movie you ever see where like if you guys were just a little more straightforward with your answer,
Yeah.
you could get some shit done.
I would think that if it were that simple, it would have already been done.
well,
Yeah, I guess. I need to sleep and I go back to bed.
No, it's been enough time.
Just 5 more minutes.
Octavio, we are in enemy territory. We cannot.
you have been asleep 13 hours, Octavio.
You've been asleep for 13 years.
What?
We already saved
Yeah.
10 towns. It's spring again. Let's go.
Yeah, we
It's
bought
been
Dugan's
eternal.
Hole,
It's been
fixed it up.
eternal. It's been eternal night for 13 years. We fucked up.
Oh no.
you guys find the one tree that brings you into the Feywild, and it's also nighttime there.
Son of a bitch.
Alright.
Fuck.
Yeah, unknowingly I get up. I was like, fine, I guess.
So, how are we going to do this?
Are we talking to the whole group, or is it just you and me in the tent?
To the whole, the whole group?
Oh, okay.
Well, first,
I
Octavio,
was going to say
pass,
to what, Octavio? If it's just the two of us in the tent.
Octavio, pass me some of that peppy tea you have.
Okay, fine. Then I go and put a couple little,
Your
like,
peppy mint
little-
tea.
yeah, little like start making a tiny little fires. Start making tea really slowly.
Okay, so
I have like eye boogers in my eyes.
Oh.
Karkalok is up there. We do not want to fight an entire fortress of orcs.
Not at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're not even sure what his relationship to the sorcerer is at this point, are we? To the
Sorcerer?
group, yeah. That's the not sure.
Oh, the warlock.
Warlock, thank you. Sorry, same thing. Beery's
we-
not. Magic is magic.
We do not know a lot. We do not know a lot about who or where, in what capacity. It would be worthwhile to potentially do a scouting mission to see if we cannot find any information about where this drow might be.
I also think it might be beneficial if we do want to enter and get, a free pass inside. We may want to use Chief Rendar in the situation.
I don't know if that will work.
Not bringing him forth, but we can tell the guards that we have a message delivered to his son.
Isn't clarification? His son left the fortress, right?
Oh, I thought his son was still at the
No.
fortress and was being controlled.
So there was a
by-
contingent that left.
Yes, there were the loyalists were. Well, I don't know if they left, but if they left,
Or they
didn't
were
last very long.
expunged
Yeah.
Yikes.
because they refused to be mentally dominated by this. Beery, I'm not sure that anyone left in that fortress is going to be amenable to negotiation.
It's also worth pointing out, Swift, that the orc corpses that you found in that little divot in the cave, they did not have the tribe of many arrows insignia scratched out on their armor.
So they were just like normal, or like just non other tribe, basically.
No, I mean like they were of the many arrows tribe, but it was not scratched out like the ones.
Okay, so those were ones that were like expunged, but still.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were
It's out in the
there
cold.
were the Akaski.
They were the ones who left or were forced to leave.
Yeah.
As you guys are talking like business, all you see is Octavio's hand just popped into frame and give tea to each person.
Just, thank you.
As you guys are discussing like what to do.
If
As, Octavio, as they're talking about this, you feel a overwhelming sense to just charge the gates and just take the fortress.
Is
Battle axe in
Guys,
hand.
Guys,
that sounds like a Rendar thing.
I think I can blow the gates down.
But what good would that do
I
us?
love this plan.
As much as I also love that plan, I think
I do
that's
no, I
not
do
the
not
best way
love
to
that
go.
plan. No, I do not love that plan.
I mean, we
That
tried
is
to come up
perhaps
with
the
other
worst
plans.
possible plan.
I tried. That's my favorite way.
The
You know
enthusiasm
this.
is there.
But are we not trying to minimize casualties and draw the least amount of attention possible to ourselves?
Right.
That is the
Or-
wrong way to do that.
Or you can just stand outside the gates like Jin Sakai and be like, "Face me!"
All I'm saying is that we have two people that are very difficult to see. And we can learn, we don't know anything about the inside of the fortress and what's going on. My thought would be that every orc in there is potentially compromised.
That's fair.
Yeah, judging from the last few that we saw.
All right. So if you want to do a
We-
reconnaissance mission, how do you want to do this? And if it is a spellcaster, don't they have some ability to know that you're there sneaking around?
I start taking away
And-
this set of teacups from everybody once they're done.
It's
After it's
possible that is the case, but we do not necessarily need to engage.
Yeah.
Information is what we're after.
But we want to engage.
Eventually, yes,
Yeah, right on
but
top of
when
your
But
levels.
a whole fortress full of orcs, we need to tactically move in.
I start packing the camp as everybody keeps track.
when you are after a specific target, and this is true in hunting and I imagine many other things, you want to single them out and figure out the best possible way to take them down without expending is more effort than necessary.
At this point, you just see Beery sharpening her axe, and she's like, "I have a great way of taking him down. Great way."
How
We
will
could
you
all
get there?
get
It's-
fairly
you
close.
will likely be killed before you can ever reach her.
All right, here's what I'm thinking.
I get on Beer's shoulders and I start casting.
Okay, both of you
Love
calm
this.
down.
Swift and I should do a little scouting mission. Octavio and Beery, you both can stay fairly close within maybe
I love
earshot.
that. I love that Miz is being so responsible right now.
Mittens, I need to know for sure that you will not just kill people that you have. You could just.
Swift,
Seriously?
you know I love murder. It's one of my
I
favorite
do.
hobbies.
That's why I'm asking.
But I also like my life a little bit more, and I
Beery?
realize this is a
That's fair.
fortress
That's
full
fair.
of them, and that's a high risk.
While you guys are trying to explain this, Beery is just running around with Octavio on her back, like trying to display to you that she'd find a giant boulder and she just bowl into the
Just
bowl
like this.
into the fort.
Okay.
Done. I cleared a path. Let's go.
We're practicing tactical movements. You swing the axe left and I point right.
Okay.
I'm
I
imagining you
regret
guys
this.
found some tires or wagon wheels laying on the ground, and you're doing like the step thing running through them.
Okay.
There's like some mannequins for some reason just or practice
We're
dummies.
training.
Mittens, I have a bad feeling that if we leave them alone, they will do something unwise. But I think there's a chance we will have to take.
Yeah, we know they're gonna do what they want to do anyways, but I think getting the information
Yep.
and possibly
most
making
we can-
assistance.
The most you guys can do is damage control.
So here is what I propose. Give Mittens and I, once we are inside the fortress, once we get inside the fortress, give us an hour to see what we can fight. And if we are not back in an hour,
You guys could be dead in an hour.
if we are not back in an hour, then you can do the bowling the stone through the front gates and storm
Octavio,
the-
you can blow the gates. Beery bowls the boulder all in there and knocks them out.
Can we follow like a certain distance so we're not
Can either of you become invisible?
Are
No.
there-
like a certain distance? You guys can tell us to stop, or we can.
I mean,
listen,
that's a
my-
good point. Are there
There-
guard towers or like archer towers or anything that we can tell from? Like any
Ooh.
guards posted? Or are we too far still?
You're too far out to see individual people like that, but roll me a perception check for like towers and stuff.
Such. 20.
Yep, we're not
Good.
going. We don't belong on that reconnaissance mission.
You can both of you can definitely like if you squint, you might be able to see the structures of towers
Oh, God.
that don't pepper, but like they accent the area around
Like
the.
along the ramparts, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You guys
Okay.
get close enough and watch long enough, you could probably figure out when the guards shift around and sneak in.
We do
keep
not
an
have
eye on
that
it.
much
I don't
time.
know. Yeah.
This is just
Either
a quick
way,
stopover.
We can
We-
try to
we-
see if there's a weak point in the
You-
walls.
You should definitely be close by, but I think. Should we have some kind of signal buttons? Do we have. If you hear my glower horn, you know something has gone wrong.
Okay.
I hope I know what that sounds like, but okay!
I've played it like I think one time
Yeah,
before.
yeah, Barry, you were right next to Swift when they played it because
Oh.
it was what they tried to use to get Octavio's and Mitten's attention when the dragon showed up.
Oh yeah.
So you are familiar with what it sounds like.
Terror
Uh,
and a blizzard.
so if you hear that before an hour is up, once we're inside, you know something has happened.
Okay, then we're gonna try the Chief Rendar plan.
I mean,
And then-
summoning him would be a good idea. I think at that point, yeah.
Ooh.
This seems
Got
like a
it.
good
And then
use of that.
I pulled a stone out and set it
No,
for my
no,
creation.
not right now. No.
Oh.
We are not close enough yet, and also we have not gone inside yet.
And we should also wait till his son is in front of us to summon him, so we don't, waste Rendar's time.
Right.
Do we
Yeah,
know what he looks like? The son? Has Rendar told us? Tell us
baby
anything
Rendar.
about?
No, actually, Rendar hasn't told you what he looks like.
I can ask him. No, that's kidding.
Oh.
Summon him just for that.
All right,
Oh,
that's
boy.
I mean, he's
that's
also-
one.
No.
His name, and I'm sure if we said something along the lines of like, "We have a message from your father,"
We don't know that he is not compromised too.
that's very fair, but it seems pretty innocuous.
We will keep an eye out for him.
Yeah.
If there is any, I mean, if he is not under the influence of this drow, then I very much doubt he would be allowed to walk around freely. So, lest he be some kind of thorn in his side.
Fury just plops down on the log that we dragged next to the fire and practically cracks it in half. Just like, fine.
I'm on one end of it. Just. Oh. Okay.
I'm not saying you will not get a chance to use your axe. We should just be smart about it.
Okay.
Let us.
I already agreed to it.
Fine. Well, you have to come with. We're still far away from the fort. You have to be closer.
Oh, fine.
All right.
You have to hide out.
Oh, yeah, just trying to figure out what you guys are doing. Like, what's the game plan here?
All right.
So, I
let's
think-
go.
Mittens and Swift are gonna try and sneak in, find a way to sneak in and like do reconnaissance, basically.
Okay.
Like lay of the land, see how many orcs there are, what the situation is, see if we can't find the drow, and potentially Chief Rendar's son.
Okay, dokie.
And if that goes badly, we have a contingency.
We have the cavalry, and it's just us doing
Octavio,
the dance and the gift.
Gus on Octavio's shoulders and Octavio on Peri's shoulders.
And they're all in one giant trench coat.
And Piri on Chief Rendar's shoulders.
Why, yes, we have a message for the chief. Shit.
To the left.
Why is it? It's like Beery on Octavio's shoulders. Octavio's like,
Oh no!
Octavio would no offense to Octavio, would crumple immediately.
Oh yeah, I don't have not even a little bit of muscle.
And
Okay,
Fury,
all right.
8 feet tall and like
So we
a beefy girl.
cautiously approach
Which is
closer to the fort.
which is why it's funnier that the less beefy person is playing support, and the
Just
adult
trying so
person
hard to
can go.
imagine the height disparity at times because I don't know why Octavio feels tiny to me.
I think I made him. Did I make him? Let me see.
I mean, to be fair, you're a Goliath. Everybody's tiny, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin to follow the winding mountain path that leads to Karkalok. And it is not long before the glimmer of firelight behind you slowly fades into the darkness. However, as you make your way up, and perhaps basking in the silence, as, as you make your way up, the path becomes rockier. The snow begins to give way to the mountain underneath it, and you see the snow. It doesn't like stay on the mountain. It'll like build up a little bit, and then the wind will blow it away. However, as you make your way closer to in the direction of the fortress, you begin to see things along the sides of the trail. And it's not long before you come across these figures of what you can only imagine were probably the dissenters, like you said before, the ones that were expunged, and indeed they were expunged in their own way, as their lifeless bodies hang from poles that dot the path up as a warning. God, I could talk today. But you reach a dip and then a crest, and then as soon as you reach that crest, you see the fortress of Karkalok in front of you. It clings. Oh, hold on. Let me.
The type of things that were really close, but when he goes over the hill, it's like really far away, and he's like, "Oh God, I'm so tired right now."
I'm only gonna put Swift and Mittens on the map. Is that okay?
That's fine. I was gonna say, like, once we get within sight to the point where, like, I start getting worried about, like, the guards seeing us,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, okay, Octavio, like, time to go have a nice cup of tea over here for a while.
Yeah, this is the spot. You guys hang out here. While we're at this spot, I want to apply poison to my daggers.
Okay.
Can
I
I
think this
get
is
dropped
gonna
on
be
the
a good
map
time
just
to
so I
use
can
it.
see?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, same.
Oh my
Because
god.
Thank you.
because the viewers that see him black.
That's lots of
Good.
orc.
It's-
Lots of
it's co-
orcs.
It's called suspense.
So all of these, I can assume all of these like blips of visibility are torches, like braziers, like light.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Okay.
All right, you're off on the sidelines. There you go.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm. Things are okay. So
Okay, so these scores are 10 feet. Okay.
yeah, this is a big map. So
I figured as much.
oh, I know that's the wrong music. Okay, so the fortress. You see that it is as you get closer to it, you see the sides of the fortress are adorned with horns. You hope tusks, mayhaps. Some sort of bloodied but now dry thing that adorns the edges of the ramparts and parapets, and you see atop the ramparts that cling to the craggy cliffs around it. You do see the familiar figure of hunched muscular orcs that walk alongside it. Also, due to the fact that they also have glowing eyes and a flaming crown above their heads, is kind of a dead giveaway. But yes,
Makes sense.
so yes.
Ben's just gonna look at Swift and go, "Let's do this. Smoke bomb," and then cast invisibility.
So from here it looks like there are. Suppose there's like a bigger structure here. Does it look like?
I don't know. You're gonna have to.
there's probably at least 20 or more there.
From here, I can see a. Okay, so those are ladders. It looks like. Cool. All right, mittens. I think. Let's. I think there might be a door.
Also, keep in mind, sorry, anything that has like this little slope kind of texture, it's going up, not down.
Yes.
So,
Well,
okay.
this one's going down, I assume,
Well, yeah.
because it's going into like mist.
Yeah.
Okay. So, approaching from the front, probably bad idea. I think we should probably try and climb the slope and get a higher vantage point
I think that's a good idea.
and stay out of the light. Well, at least for me, I should stay out of the light.
Yeah, everybody else is fine. You're the only one that's got a problem with it.
Well, that's the only way I'm invisible.
I know.
So, yeah, we're gonna try and climb up the
It's north side.
the slope here.
Okay. Give me just a second.
We can apply our. We have our. I mean, the crampons I know are for like ice. We have like mountain climbing. We have a climbing gear, right?
Mittens goes, I got my climbing gear.
Yeah, I got
Pop
climbing
his
gear.
paws out.
Some spiked shoes. Give us some what's the word? Traction.
Scoot on up. Digging claws into the surface.
You have actual climbing speed, which is
Yeah.
fantastic for you.
I actually got to use it a couple times this campaign. I'm very happy about that.
Oh
One time I was
no.
running
Oh,
away
no.
from a Chewinga. Oh no!
Running away from the Tringa, yeah. Terrifying little
All right.
demon.
Okay. Sorry about that. Discord just decided, hey, you know what? Fuck you, and it just like froze on me. So
No, it's fine.
okay. So well, last I left off, you guys were talking about mountain climbing gear.
Yeah, we have climbing. It's like Mittens doesn't need it because Mittens has climbing speed.
A climbing speed, yes.
But Swift, I think, is going to put on at least their their shoes, sort of like give them traction, like spikes on them. I guess just something to like give them a little bit of an edge to climb.
Okay, go ahead and make me a athletics check.
18.
Fantastic. Okay.
Good. The other one was a natural one. Thank God.
You do you do successfully manage to climb the sloping rock wall, and now you are. Let's see.
Is this
20
above or below? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You're 20 feet up now.
Is
Thought
this?
That was a LaCroix.
Oh, I was wondering. I was
Is-
really hoping you know. Sorry, I just gave him a beer and he thought it was LaCroix. So I saw the face. Sorry.
So are we above or below this sort of like platform here? Are we still below that?
I would say that you're slightly above it.
Oh,
Like-
that's good.
Okay.
Like probably
yeah.
like 5 feet up.
So if we keep low, we can be like. Okay, cool.
Kind of crawl that way and see what we can see
Yeah.
over this ledge.
So try and like.
And from here you see that there are several peaks that make the natural formation of the fortress. And from what you can tell, can you see that far? Hold on, let me check. Yes, from what you could tell, this is actually part of a part of the fortress that was built between peaks of this
Okay.
craggy area.
It's like this being a peak here, right here.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
And like this being a peak. So
These like wooden platforms here look like they're sort of like going across. Are they like suspension bridges, kind of?
they are wooden platforms built into the
The
stone.
peak. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we got what looks like. What do these two dudes look like here? One of them looks like the kind of like more magic-y one that we fought before? Is this just like a normal orc?
Roll me a perception. I'm gonna need a lot of perception and stealth checks for this one, guys.
Perception.
Perfect.
26.
Okay, so you notice that these beings, yes, one of them is adorned in what you are now familiar with as some sort of not magical but religious accoutrement. But one thing that you notice is that these figures, they look out they look out to the craggy horizon, but they are unmoving. They are like one faces hold on. One faces out in this direction and one faces out in this direction, but they are still. Like the way that it is completely and totally unnatural, just how still they are against this beating wind that buffets the fortress walls.
But this one is kind of like looking in this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We could try to use that to our advantage too. Stay out of their viewpoint if they're not moving or looking around.
Can we vision cones like in Metal Gear?
That's how that works.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, let me line up the music. Hold on a second.
Well, either way, we got to get closer over on this side if we want to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we can try to kind of crawl our way to the edge of this cliff.
so I assume that's
Get
going to be a
viewpoint.
stealth check.
Yes.
So at advantage because we're unseen currently, right?
Yep.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys meld into the shadows.
So I'm just gonna like kind of like go up to the ledge here.
And Swift like moves like gracefully and whatnot. Mittens just, no, you will not restart now, computer. God damn it!
Oh no.
I updated you yesterday. Anyways, but Swift moves like elegantly and graceful to the shadows. Mittens just walks in one shadow and just comes out the other. Okay, yeah, you have not been seen yet.
So that is some kind of a door here.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any windows or anything on this tower? Is it like what is this right here? What does it look like?
It's a structure, and you do see that there is a wooden door reinforced with iron bands. However, there doesn't seem to be any way to look in, because it's a fortress.
How tall is it?
The peak of the roof is taller than where you're at now. However, it's let's see. It's 10 feet up. The roof is.
Okay.
But this platform is 5 feet lower than where you're at right now.
Sort of
Would we be able to jump
sidle
onto
back
this
from the
roof?
edge really quick.
Or it's like
Oh,
10
actually.
feet above us. Above our little cliff here.
I guess it's a good question.
It's 10 feet above where you are currently at.
Okay.
Okay, so it would be hard
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it. Swift would have a hard time, I think, because you could just like try and just dig your claws in on the side.
True. Just stick to the
Okay.
side.
But Swift sort of sidles back from the edge really quick,
Mm-hmm.
and sort of whispers like, "Okay, I don't see any other like interiors from here. I'm interested in what's inside the tower, but these two orcs are posing a bit of a problem."
Yeah. Yeah, that looks like one of the main structures so far, but I don't think we can approach from this side.
I don't know if we can approach from the other side either. Not without some kind of distraction.
Both of you just think Beery down the hill. Beery and Octavio just left alone.
If only we had some really loud and distracting people.
Gotta get some of those.
Big, loud, and flashy.
Ooh.
The kind of people that don't really think before they act. Where are we gonna find those?
The ones that just storm into action.
Do you have any like stones or anything like that we could use as a? Oh wait, wait! I do have something I can use as a distraction.
The
Termaline.
Professor Orb. Ah!
Oh,
I was gonna
no.
No,
say,
I do not
have
have
two
Professor
garnets I
Scant
can
with
throw.
me. Do not have Professor Scant with us. No, I have a gray one of the 2 gray bags of tricks.
Oh,
perfect.
yes.
Cool. All right, yeah. Swift is going to pull out one of the. Yeah, Swift is going to pull one of the objects out of the gray bag of tricks, and is going to throw it down, over here. Like try and so go up to the edge and throw it over here.
Okay.
To sort of like get them to both turn and look this way to give Mittens and Swift an opportunity to like try and get into this room.
Okay.
So I should go ahead and roll a d8.
Yes.
Let's see what we get.
Badger.
A giant badger.
It's an elk.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
It's a
Nice.
giant elk.
oh, even better. And it talks. No.
All right, hold on.
It doesn't talk. There've been a lot of talking animals. This one, no.
I
There's
have to
that.
stop. I have to stop and think about what cursed orcs are, how they're going to react to a fucking elk just showing up in their fortress.
Dinner?
You could try, yeah, as they try to hunt it down and eat
Oh
it.
man, what would the best one to get probably would have been the dire wolf.
Hold on, my.
At least the giant elk's not gonna like fucking kill anything. Probably.
I hope it just like stampedes around in the little room and then tries to take off. Like through
Listen,
the
if
door.
you die to a giant elk, I feel like you
Oh, no.
deserved it.
Oh, never mind. I thought I accidentally showed the
Oh
The
shit,
fat
giant elks are actually kind of beefy though, huh?
they're giant. Hold on.
Oh shit, I can tell it. I could just tell it to to kite. Just kite all these orcs.
Oh, that's lame.
Just rampage.
Why is it not giving me the token? I have it here.
Did you try and drag it onto the map?
Yeah,
Sometimes it takes a little bit to load.
Yeah, sometimes it might take a bit.
that might be what's going on then. That's the only thing I can think of because the token's here and. All right, fuck it.
Oh shit!
There we go.
There it is.
Oh god, I want to tell it to kick over the light sources.
Does it follow your command?
It does. It can
Oh,
follow
nice.
my commands.
Oh man.
Okay.
Where's the
All
Benny
right.
Hill music?
Okay, so you throw the gray bag of tricks, or not the gray bag of
Whole
tricks.
bag?
I throw the whole
Ah!
Oh,
Release
God.
the whole petting zoo.
If I really wanted to cause a distraction.
roll me 87 d8s. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
I mean, it refills once every day. I could.
That's true. All right, so you throw a give me a highs or lows.
What do you think?
I'm sorry.
Highs?
Highs?
Highs.
Okay. Okay, pretty good. All right, so you throw one of the fluff balls from the gray bag as a bag of tricks, and as it sails through the air, this thing grows, and out from it, like hatched from a ball of lint, comes this giant elk that just immediately makes like I don't know what elk noises are like and stuff.
Yeah,
like
something
that.
along those lines. Something
It does like
terrifying.
haunting
Screech.
wails. Yeah.
Yeah, that weird screaming noise that deers make. These two orcs are immediately like you know, like trying like
Yeah, trying to crawl it.
yeah. This elk starts like kicking around and whatnot. You see it knock over one of the torches And it does. Hold on, let me remove that.
Yes.
Let me remove that dynamic lighting there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Just set everything on fire.
Yes, and the whole place catches on fire. No.
Well,
Yep,
job well
sorry,
done.
Rendar.
Thanks, Swift.
you see,
Congratulations, you burned it down. Great, solves the problem.
you see it knock over.
Onto
You
the
see it
glass.
knock. You see it knock over one brazier, not brazier, brazier. You see it
Brazier.
knock over one brazier, and then it leaps elegantly over the rampart walls and down to the fitted wooden steps
Hell yes.
Oh
Hell
my goodness.
yes.
Wait.
where
Pure carnage.
where you can't see it, but you can just hear commotion, and then you hear like animalistic noises along with the elk screaming.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Nope.
but
Good.
just but yeah, so it did manage to knock out some of the lights in this area,
So-
and now these orcs are entrenched in darkness.
Can we take this opportunity to try and stealth into this room?
Of course, I would be. Yeah, there we go. Just screaming into the air. I would be insulted if you didn't.
Oh, please, by all
Oh, then
means.
don't
make
do
your-
it. Insult him.
Make yourself at home.
Why would you insult me?
You've thoroughly
So now
caused
that we are
carnage.
in darkness, 25.
Woof.
Nice. No
Okay,
whammies.
so-
Are you coming, Mitts?
No whammies. I only got a +10 to stealth.
We haven't had a chance to do this.
You turn back and go, "Are you ready?" And then turn back again. I'm already.
The
up
door's
there.
already fucking open. So we just both jump down here onto the platform and sneak into the room.
Okay, hold on. Let me remove this. Oh no! I accidentally made the door really big. What the hell? Come on, dynamic.
Can we
lighting, help
peek
me.
into the door first before we just go?
It looks like
charging
there's
in?
an empty hallway right here currently.
I can't see in it yet. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't. It's not. It's actually not letting me move it. It's so weird.
Well, Swift
Hold
doesn't
on.
see anything, so Swift sort of motions
All right.
in. Boop. And it looks like there's 2 doors
Okay.
here. And then
So
there's like Oh.
So okay, so this is one of those weird things where like what the description says versus what the map says is 2 totally different things. Because I don't know why Wizards of the Coast ran out of money when it came to maps. So they're just like, fuck it, use your imagination. So actually, what this is that you've come across what appears to be like a small dining hall. However, the food that has left on the table has all like soured or rotten or gone bad.
Oh God.
The drinks have clumps of culture around the rims and whatnot, and the meat has long since gone gray. And hold on.
Every time I see Octavio with this, I'm like,
I
need to follow this.
Hi guys.
Hold on,
Just
I
peeking
need-
behind the door.
yeah, it's not very exciting right now.
Yeah, it's just for the viewers.
Holy shit, Swift! You have a fucking 21 passive perception.
Yep,
Jesus Christ.
yep, 10 plus 11.
Oh wow, man, you got a pretty good one too. Okay, so you hear voices, many low muttering voices.
Low muttering voices. Can we tell which direction they're coming from?
Coming from one of the northern doors.
Low muttering voices coming from the northern doors.
Mm-hmm.
Just open it.
Can we roll a perception check to see if we can tell which of the two?
Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
See if we can't like hone in.
Sure, you got this, Swift.
Damn, a rogue.
25.
A rogue with good passive perception. Good job, Alex.
Mittens is built different.
I think the only reason mine is. Wait, did I take? No, this isn't the one I took. Never mind. It's just this side because I'm a ranger. I was gonna
Okay.
say this isn't the character I took observant on.
So the it's coming from this door.
From the one on the left.
Yes.
Is the door locked?
It is in fact locked.
Okay.
If you want to find out who's on the other side, just knock.
Octavia's not here.
Can I try the other door to see if that one's locked?
Yes.
Do you have the little thieves tools that have the mirror and shit? Oh wait, I'm not there. I'm sorry.
Slide it under
Yeah.
the door, be like,
Well, I
no.
was gonna say, Mitten should have these tools at this point, right?
Yeah, I do.
But yes, you can try the other door. The other door is in fact locked.
Okay.
All right. Mittens, this didn't go so well the last time. Would you like to redeem yourself?
Yes. After our last fiasco.
I don't.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
What is the worst thing that could happen? Another grease trap.
Yeah.
And just like no.
Fucking Howard's character
Maybe.
comes out of the room like, ah!
You guys
Like,
again?
motherfuckers.
a gnome wizard comes out. You sons of bitches! I knew you'd be here.
He already took care of all the orcs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's bad for the orcs at this point.
Yeah.
He's the warlock. Like
It was me all along. We thought it was a drow. I can
Well, too
disguise
flat.
self.
I'm the Frostmaiden.
Shouldn't have tried to steal from me.
Warren, no.
But Swift sort of steps aside and gestures at the door for someone who's invisible.
Yeah, I want to try to pick the door on the left.
Okay, go ahead. Make me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, that looks promising.
Ooh, there we go.
Ooh,
That looks promising.
yes. This is
Almost 20 seems promising.
This you get a good look at the lock, and it's a very simple lock. You think they may have made it here, so it's just like really. So yeah, no, with a fair amount of ease, you're able to just pop it open.
I've seen this one 100 times. It just sticks my claw in it and like jiggles it a little. And it's
Wow,
open.
you don't even use your tools. That's crazy.
We want to
However-
try and do we want? Ooh,
However, hold on. Well, okay, the door's unlocked. Now what do you do? Sorry.
I was gonna say, do we want to try and crack it open ever so slightly?
Yeah.
Take
Okay.
it down.
It's quiet as possible. Like slowly turn the handle.
I
and
think you should
pop
do it
open.
since you're actually invisible in case there's light in that room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stand back a little bit, Swift. No,
Yeah.
Try to like.
So get over here
Slowly
in the
lean
corner
into
on
the
top.
door.
I'm on top of Ghost Octavia.
Ooh.
Ah!
I can hear him haunting me now.
He floats in different sleeping positions.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice. All right.
He's not dead.
Okay, so you're gonna take a look in, and you get a good look at what is making the muttering voices, the multiple muttering voices.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, let me reveal
Hearing
some more of
clicking.
it.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm just gonna move the fucking thing.
I'm scared.
What is in there? Hold on.
Oh God!
What you see?
What is that?
Hold on.
Octavia's not here.
Hold on a second. Yeah, I had a vision of something terrible happening to the group. Anyways,
Who's that?
hold on.
You get out of here.
What you see is what looks like was at one time was a brig of sorts. There is a what's the word, like a crude cell made of rough iron bars and whatnot. However, beyond the bars, plastered all along it, is this red putty like substance that is that from it many mouths sprout from this red gel, and from those mouths you hear like just multiple voices.
Octavio feels sick even though he's not here.
Actually, hold on. How close is Swift? Because I know for a fact that
What's the range?
20 feet. Yep. I'm gonna.
I
I'm
think
gonna-
I think I am still technically within. Once the door opens, I think we both get hit.
Okay.
It feels like poo poo.
I need you both to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
What is this?
Fingers crossed.
Oh,
It won't be that bad, hopefully.
Oh man.
Yikes.
No. Actually, you guys are fine. The voice,
Oh,
the
wow.
voices, actually weirdly enough, like they dig into Swift further, but the voices like they burrow into your ear, and they make your thoughts become cloudy, and for a brief second you begin to lose track of time. Like, how long have you been sitting here listening to this thing mutter and gibber and jabber? Has it been minutes? Has it been hours? Has it been days? Like things start to dilate and whatnot, but then you manage to get your bearings on the situation. You manage to shake it off. However, outside of the cell, you see is a chair, and around that chair is now untied pieces of rope.
So something was in that chair.
Something
Yeah,
or some things.
They tried to expose someone or something to that. I'm gonna just close the door and just like shake my head up and be like, "Oh, Swift, did you feel that?
No,
Was that was? Oh my
Yeah, no, I'm fine though.
I think they were like subjecting someone to whatever that thing puts off. Just judging.
Have either of us seen anything like that before?
No, I don't know. Has any of you seen anything that looks like this before?
Ever.
I mean, me personally, yes, but
No.
awful.
This is something nightmarish, something
Awful.
otherworldly. For a brief second, despite the fact that you are on a ship that was on another level of hell, this is an actual glimpse into the abyss here for a second.
So with that literally behind us, is this a door or is this like stairs or like a ladder or something like that?
It's a door. It's
Love.
all right.
You guys were just like, nope. Close
Nope.
We're not here to
Anyway.
start
But
fights yet.
it. Put a towel under the. Under the-
Mittens locks the door again.
Relocks the lock.
Yeah, we're just gonna click.
Pretend that didn't happen.
Pulls out an out of order
Hello?
sign and puts it on the door.
For Barry and Octavio, how long has it actually been?
Oh, I'd say it's probably been like 20 minutes or so.
Oh, okay. Just
since
Octavio has
we
made-
left, because all this has happened pretty fast.
Oh no, I mean,
Yeah.
since okay, so the trek has probably been like closer to an hour, but since you guys set foot into the actual fortress and just started doing stuff, I'd say probably like 20 to 30 minutes.
all right. I'll give you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Octavio has made 27 snow angels.
Um,
One,
We're playing
almost
Go
one a
Fish.
minute.
is this door locked?
Go knucklehead trout.
That door is not locked.
Look, Beer, I think this is gonna be the perfect one. Hold on. And the trick is to get out without disturbing it. You ready? And this is weird, like fish flop. Messes it up again.
That
Swift
one
will-
looks more demonic than like the last 30.
Ah, it's my horns.
Swift is going to
Yeah,
try
okay,
and
this is-
open this one stealthily, like quietly as well, just sort of peek in.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. Could do anything stealthily.
Wow,
Ooh.
15.
All right, you
Just
managed. You managed to open the door. You see-
I wasn't opening. Oh, sorry. This isn't a door. This is the door.
Yeah, it's weird. The layout
Okay.
is weird, but yes, that's the
I
door.
was like angled.
So can I like?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see. So there's like an oh god, there's an orc in there. Oh. So Swift can see that there's like a single orc, sort of right here, right?
Yes. But
Okay.
this one, unlike the ones outside, this one patrols and walks and moves like this, and then moves like that, and then moves like
Beer,
this,
you want to see a cool trick?
and moves like that. And what's
see it.
odd is that you can see the footsteps have been not like ingrained into the floor, but you can definitely see this guy's been
Yeah.
like, how long has this guy been walking?
Okay. So Swift is going to sort of motion to Mittens that says, I think there is a single orc. If we can do this quietly, we could probably take him out. Do not kill him. We just want to knock him out.
Okay. I can hit him with the backside of my axe. I don't know how knocking an orc out's gonna go though. They're pretty tough.
They are, but we have the element of surprise.
True.
Um,
On his next patrol back, we can make our move.
yes. So, yeah. Ooh, how do I want to? Okay. So, I think Swift is going to prepare a Zephyr Strike
Okay.
to like do a little bit extra damage and ensure advantage on the attack. And then I guess Mittens is going to have advantage because you're invisible, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
But if he makes the attack, his invisibility.
Yeah, but he would get a sneak attack. That's the major question. Cool.
Yeah, of course.
So when he comes back, I think Swift is going to open the door, and then we're both gonna rush in and try and get a hit in.
Yeah. And once he turns around,
Yeah, as soon as he
Covers
turns
one
around.
on one.
covers mouth.
I mean, he's just been walking back and forth this whole time. I'm waiting to see something.
Cool. So I guess attack rolls. 27 to hit.
Okay. Oh no, I didn't drag it. I just made him wide orc.
So, and I get an extra D8 of damage on that, I believe.
The poison was weak.
So,
Poor guy.
so 18 plus 20. 38 damage.
Okay.
Not lethal. Not lethal.
Yeah. No, yeah. So the 1d4 was the poison from earlier.
Oh. Okay, but you are going to successfully take him out. How do you want to do this?
I think we're just gonna drag him back into this hallway.
Into this hallway. I think
It's
would
like
be good.
into the shadows.
Okay, so when he turns around, you see one arm. I'll decide amongst you two which arm it is. Like come and reach him around the neck and into the shadows. Also, you just hear like noises. Yeah, ooh, ooh,
Just as quiet as possible.
my breadsticks. Jeez.
Wait, search him. He has breadsticks.
Yeah.
Breadsticks, yes, that's what we're after. We're after the breadsticks.
Okay, so then you're gonna drag him back into the hallway. Okay, when do you guys gotta leave? Because there's
Well, we're gonna take his place in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll move over here.
yeah, the hallway's at capacity.
So now we have several more doors here.
Oh god.
Okay, so the doors leading south, you see that is actually a pair of double doors
Okay.
that have the holders for like a barricade. What's the word I'm looking for? Come on.
Oh, you mean like they could be closed, like that you could put like wood in them, and they can like
Oh, like the thing that goes
a-
like a
across.
cross guard,
A
not cross
crossbar.
guard. Yeah, crossbar.
crossbar. Yeah. That. It's that. Thank you.
Okay.
But yes. So
Is there anything in the hallway that we could put in there?
Mm,
Like, is the crossbar anywhere?
yeah, the crossbar. Yeah, the crossbar's next to it.
Okay, Swift puts the crossbar in.
Okay. So yeah, the crossbar, it fits in there, nice and snug. There's no rolls required for it. So you have successfully locked this door out.
I guess Swift just sort of thinking there is that probably leads outside.
Maybe.
potentially. If we need to go that way, we can take it out again. But
Yeah.
it does sort of. The idea that the crossbar is on this side of the door tends to let me imagine that it is meant to keep people out of this space.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 3 doors. Can we
You-
hear anything, like movement or anything like that?
No, you can't. You can't hear anything coming from these doors.
Are any of them locked? If we try to like.
No, none of them are in fact locked either.
Good sign.
Is
Right.
it?
Is what? What?
I mean, this could go deeper into the structure, into the fortress.
We don't know. So that is. There's just a door. Like, is that just a
So-
square room?
It's just a square room, yeah. Okay, so hold on. Again, one of those things. They didn't put the detail in, so I have to do that work for you. Thank you, Chris Perkins. So what you see you actually see barracks, like rooms furnished with mangy furs atop hammocks, made from what looks like fishing nets, or something like that. However, the room smells of dust. You know, like you could tell, like the air in here is stuffy. It smells dusty in here. You could tell that these barracks have long since stopped being of use. However, you do see that there were once religious iconography of Grumsh and Evil and other orc deities, but they have been smashed and absentmindedly thrown to the corners of the room.
Cool. So there's really nothing of use necessarily in here. I mean, we could do a quick investigation check to see if there's anything of use or interest.
Yeah. Yeah. Just search the rest of the room.
Yeah. Probably better at that than I am.
Anything else looking funny in here?
Let me see.
Yeah, you're definitely better at that than I am. I did roll a second time.
Let me see. Okay, roll me a D100, Mittens.
Aneurysm. Vince falls face forward.
You smell burnt toast. No.
Oh, God.
No.
What you find is a ulu knife with a handle made of scrimshaw.
Ooh, those are fun words.
Mhm.
Well, scrimshaw is like the whale bones, right?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Those are
Dude,
fun words.
I'm gonna swipe that and hold on to it.
Okay,
Do
so
any of you
we.
know- Do any of you know what an ulu knife is? Because I just had to look it up myself.
Nope,
How do you
no
spell it?
idea.
ULU knife.
Oh.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Mittens pockets this for sure.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh,
Hell
it's
yeah.
sharp still. Oh, man, this is good
Then I
fun.
guess we could take the crossbar off and then like just try and sneak a peek at what's on the other side of this door.
Okay. Are you gonna do it sneakily, or are you just?
Obviously. No, we're gonna pick it open and say, "Hello, mommy."
This one's for Beery.
What would Beery do?
What would Beery do? Beery would do that.
Meanwhile, as I like try to boil water, I'm trying to show Beery a cool trick of throwing boiling water into the cold air and having it turn to snow. But the water wasn't hot enough, so I just splashed Beery with the hot water.
So this is probably the last thing we're gonna do before we head back.
Yeah, our time's about running
Like, I'm
out.
sorry.
Beery throws the entire deck of cards at you that she was trying desperately to get you to pay attention to.
Yeah, I could not concentrate on that one.
All right, we gotta
thing.
roll.
Like,
We gotta roll stealth.
Beery,
did like a billion different things.
Beery gets angry, and then the water starts boiling.
Another natural 20.
Jesus Christ, you guys!
Wow.
This is
This
like this.
stealth to do the door, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the perfect stealth mission. So yeah, it does lead back up outside.
Mittens and
Ed-
Swift on a self-guided tour of Carolock.
Oh shit.
Come.
There's a lot
Come.
more out there, Swift.
Yeah, is there any lighting out here? like right here.
And there, no.
So Swift could step out and like try and get a good look at everything that's going on around here. Like not go like completely out. No, the elk.
Running right at you.
So the
what
natural
you-
20, I feel like, yeah.
Hold on. Can you see what I see? Can you see what? Okay, so
What I see.
so what you see is an elk being devoured by a dire wolf that's being held on a leash by one of the orcs in the courtyard below it.
Makes sense.
Send out another. I'm not kidding. Send out another.
I could, if it becomes necessary, yes.
Just throw all of them out.
I think Swift is more interested in this, like, sort of this area over here, because I don't think I got to see.
So this actually goes up further.
Okay,
Yeah, it
So then-
it ascends.
so I'm just going to take, since I'm still technically invisible in this darkness, so I'm just going to move over here. That looks promising. Okay.
Well,
I can just see something at the edge of my vision.
what can you see?
Do you,
You can't see shit.
I can see this right over here, baby.
Well, you got to roll me a perception check to see what it is that you do see, baby.
Baby. Oh, it was almost a natural 20.
Womp womp.
Instead, it's only a
Sad.
19.
Like, I'm about to say, wait, no, that's not a natural 20. That's far from
No,
a natural 20.
the one I could see almost stopped on 20.
Oh, okay.
The die, the digital die.
Are you moving these guys?
Yes, I am. So what?
That'd be a cool function from roll20 if you can program like patrol routes.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
cool, wouldn't it? That'd actually be very nice. But no, I have to sit here and do it by myself like a goon. Anyways, so what you see is that if you squint hard enough past the torchlight of the orcs, you see what looks like a figure sitting upon a makeshift throne of some kind. It's the closest approximation that you could think of. Meanwhile, somebody above them, like kind of off to the side, but above them, is like gesturing with their hands around their just general like vicinity around their head.
And that's happening over here.
Yes.
Okay. I think Swift ducks back inside and closes the door.
And leaves Octavio out.
Octavio,
Quick,
Can
put the
say.
crossbar on.
Let me in! Let me in!
so Swift turns to Mittens and says, I think I found what we're looking for.
Perfect.
There's across the courtyard, there is a clearing. There are trees over there, right? I could see trees.
Actually, no, those weren't trees. Those were tents.
Those
It's
were
weird,
tents.
but yeah,
Okay.
those were tents.
There was a collection of tents in a sort of clearing behind the fortress that I could see somebody sitting on a throne, and next to them was someone sort of looked like they were perhaps practicing magic of some kind, sort of weaving their hands around their head. If that does not sound like our drow, I do not know what is.
I think that's a good shot at it.
All right, then we know. We know where they...
Yeah, we have a good route.
I think we should act while we still have the element of surprise. As insofar as we do, we need to go back and get Biri and Octavia.
They've been alone a while. We got to get back pretty quick.
And we're gonna sort of...
I'm gonna go back through and like knock this guy in the head again just to make sure he's knocked out.
Can we
Kick his
tie
head
him up?
against the
Can we tie
wall.
him up a little bit?
I mean, can you? It's
We
D&D.
can put him in the jibber jabber room, whatever this
no,
was.
seems cruel. That seems cruel.
That's quite
Yeah.
cruel and unusual.
the jibber jabber.
The jib, we can put him in the jib. We can put him in the jib jab room. I think Swift is going to take a minute or two to try and like tie his hands and feet,
Okay.
and put a gag on his mouth.
All right. Make me a dexterity check.
Would you like
See
to
how well.
assist, Alex? Would you like to assist?
Oh, yes.
So sleight of hand, I guess, at advantage. 23.
Okay, fantastic. He's nice and tight.
Cool.
He's not going to escape this these bindings
The
anytime
double
Are-
trucker overhand hitch knot. It only tightens Swift. They'll never get out.
Are these two orcs like sneaking, like peeking?
soon. What's
Are
a
these two-
trucker?
I don't know. That's just what they call the knot.
Anyway,
These two orcs still chilling out here, like sneaking, like peeking through the door.
yes, they're still like eerily looking out upon the horizon. They
Is
see
one of them looking in this direction again? Or are they looking in?
no now they just seem to be looking outwards.
Cool.
I still need
Make our
to
move.
style check.
Swift sort of gestures for Mittens. Who's like, okay, let's go, let's climb up.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
22.
Ooh.
What are you guys doing?
I don't know, but the
Hey.
dog gift definitely feels like something Diesel would do. Ball, destroy, bah!
And then we're gonna. This is only like a 5-foot climb. Like we don't even really need to like climb so much, right?
No.
Okay,
No,
so just
Shimmy our way up.
Yeah,
get our way back up
Gracefully leap away.
and sort of scurry back over this way to go and tell Octavio and Beery about what we saw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm covered in snow.
Good camouflage.
I got bored.
Excellent
Okay.
camouflage.
Would this be,
What?
would this be would this be a good place to have a small break?
I think
Yeah,
so.
so.
You
Yeah.
guys- Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then when we get back, we'll have Swift and Mittens reconvene with the group, and they can
And storm in the gates!
yeah.
Alex,
As we
successful,
originally
successful reconnaissance mission.
Yes. We can't
Face
blow
me,
it.
you orc bitches.
I do think that we might have to kill a jibber jabber monster to break the spell on the orcs.
It's not a jibber jabber monster. It's not like Mr. T. Okay?
I don't think the gibbering mouther is what's causing it.
Little tiny Mr. T heads are coming out.
I'm just saying it's like right up there with the Astropopal?
The Astropol.
Astroboli?
Well, we can ask the professor.
Ain't got no
Yes,
time
we
for
can,
jibber jabber.
We
absolutely.
can tell the professor about what
Professor,
we
what
saw.
the fuck is
We
this
will be
thing?
asking
Hey, professor, what the
Professor.
fuck is this?
After this break.
What are you guys talking about? Oh my god!
Oh,
All right. Oh, sorry. There you go. We'll be right back in just under 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us in our craziness and reconnaissance mission. Meanwhile, please make sure to check out the artists on this side of the screen and all the amazing work that they've done. Some of the art that we've used and commissioned to put on our tokens. They're all amazing, super talented, so go give them some love. Follow them on Instagram. We put their portfolios on there. If you've enjoyed the music from this show, Andrew has been cool enough to make it all into 2 playlists on Spotify. You can see them in the QR codes on that side, like down in the corner over there. One for ambient and one for combat. Please feel free to use them in your own games. Give it a like so Andrew feels better about not having that many likes. But with that, we'll be back in just under 9 minutes. See you guys soon. Yeah, I have the list here of everybody.
Professor Flipwig.
Michelle is gonna be Moping Myrtle.
Mopey Merle.
I guess I gotta get robes.
Professor Flipwig. It doesn't have to be like, as long as you have the colors, I think you're set. Because I wanted to get like a fancy one from like Universal, and I went to see them, and their prices were like, whoa.
No,
I am
do
just
not
gonna do
buy.
Amazon.
Do not buy it from Universal.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the cheap ones from Amazon.
Whoa.
Screw that.
Meanwhile, with Beery and Octavio.
I feel like I'm actively chasing.
I like to think that
around.
I'm just like the whole. It's like a time lapse of them doing the thing, and it's just Beery playing solitaire, and then me doing like a million things around.
Somehow Octavio is
Build-
Octavio is making a snowman out of himself, and every time it cuts back, it gets higher and
By the end of it, there's just Beery chasing Octavio around with like icicles hanging from her face. Really pissed off about that water still.
Yeah. It's like nah. It's like that gift from earlier, just a big old like ball of snow.
Yeah,
Clunk.
exactly.
just fucking annihilates that kid. Good, fuck that kid. He deserves it. Probably, I
Yeah,
don't know.
Swift and Mittens had like the most intense like reconnaissance like mission, like sweating and like trying not to die, taking ones, and we're over here just like having the grind all the time in the snow.
Like, Barry, I almost got my name, and it's like Octavio, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, it's gonna take the rest of your lifetime to fill out the rest of that name, though, bud.
all that tea's paying off, little guy.
Yeah, Octavio Luis Ramon Cadid.
I was gonna say, how many middle names do you have?
It's like 7.
It's one middle name and then 2 last names, and I'm the third. So Octavio Luis Ramon Cadena's the third.
so we got
Oh, I
first.
I swear at the beginning of their campaign, there was like there were another couple more in there.
No,
I'm pretty sure.
I think we're all remembering Rick Octavio.
Oh yeah.
So.
Octavio.
Not too bad. I was gonna
Which
make
I
a joke about you having 4 middle names and me only having like a 4-letter middle name. Joke's on me.
Beery Furred Worm Doom. Like F-U-R-D Furred.
Oh, man. I meant like real life, but hey, whatever. Does
From a-
Beery
a-
get a middle name? She got the.
I don't. It's
There
your
you go.
character.
The-
Knock yourself
The
out.
title.
Beery the Bear.
The Barry the, and then that's your name.
I like to think that from up here they both see just a bunch of like half-ass snow angels and a couple of like snowmen and like just
Yes.
like,
What have you guys been doing?
Yes, the grim trek back is made suddenly more lighthearted as you come across, like, it stops becoming like dead orcs on pikes and slowly becomes like the telltale signs of snow angels, some half-assed, some whole-assed.
Some
And then-
vaguely
I'm imagining
demonic.
Swift and I's like point of view from it is great because we see all of them across the whole area.
I see you've been making good use of your time.
well, you guys said an hour as I like clean the snow from the big ass snowball that I just got hit with.
Okay.
And you see Gus does that like that one
Oh, yeah.
gif of right into the
Anyway.
snow.
Settles debate for a Swift. Octavio seems to think he's made the perfect snow angel, but it's impossible. You saw all of them. Opinions?
Yeah, I almost had one and then Gus ruined it.
Gus didn't ruin it. You rolled out of it.
Whatever. It's.
We have more important things to worry about, I think.
I'll try.
We
I'll
had
try
to
again
put
later.
our chaotic energy somewhere.
I'm glad you did not come in because we did find, I think, where our drow might be hiding.
Oh yes.
Oh right, we're here for that.
Yeah.
We're here
Actually,
for you, Octavio. We're here for you specifically.
Well, you guys told me to wait, and
I know, we
get
were trying to make it
bored.
easier on ourselves.
I
And now
gotta
we
be
know
honest,
exactly where to go.
I feel like he's lived a lifetime since then. But
It's been less than an hour.
for us, it felt like an eternity. We almost died of hunger.
Vince, should we just not tell them about the gibbering mouth? Or...
no, okay, what?
We got we have this
What?
great room we want to show you guys. It has a lot of great people in there
Oh.
talking about great things.
to sort of like save us some time, Swift and Vince can just explain. Everything you were there and heard saw.
Right.
So we can cut through that. So then, Professor Scant, do you know what that creature might have been?
Yeah, I popped him out into my lap as soon as you started saying okay, this is what we found. I'm like, oh, Professor Scant, you want to hear this? Okay.
Well, first of all, disgusting. But yeah,
Yes.
it seems what you have come across is none other than a gibbering mouther.
That sounds correct.
A creature that let me finish. A creature that is native to the Underdark. No one is quite entirely sure where they came about. Some people believe it may be due to sorceries. And when he says that, two little mage hands come out. Ooh. Oh, yeah. However, their history, any of it has since been lost to time.
Okay. So maybe this drow brought it with them.
It's a weird pet to have.
Well, unless they were using it for some purpose.
So guess.
Huh?
We
There
already-
was the chair with the rope, so
Yeah. Perhaps it is part of the ritual.
Should we just get going? If we know where it's at.
So, I know very much that you would like to kick down the front door. We have a path that we've sort of determined that gets us closer to where this figure will be, and sort of takes us along the side of the side of the fortress. We would still need the distraction once we went out of the main doors into the courtyard area, but I think it puts us in a better position potentially to it gets us further without having to make a big noise.
Okay, let's go.
go ahead, get your climbing gear on.
Yeah, I put my crap ons.
Let's
Oh.
scurry back up.
Oh, okay.
Beer, you got this.
Like the camera's really close to me, and I'm just like climbing very epically, and then Beerus just.
I was imagining Swift elegantly just walking right up the side, just oh.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh
just.
no, that's mittens.
No,
Oh, that's very true.
And
That
then
turns out.
Well, here, let's not hold on. Okay, that's not great. Unless I have advantage because of the gear, but
no, actually. Well, hold on. Are you fully equipping your gear, or are you just
well,
wearing?
not for this. That would
Okay.
seems unusual. I guess if Beery gets up, Beery could try and help me up.
It's a grappling gun.
Well, hold on. I need to see some athletic checks, people. You guys can't just walk.
Oh,
up-
really? Okay. hold on.
Yes, really.
Oh, Beery also biffed it.
Beery seriously biffed it.
Athletics, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, Barry, you start. Oh my god.
Why are we all so bad all of a
Like,
sudden?
start climbing and slide down. Climb up.
Yeah,
Slide down.
Wait, do we have advantage because of the climbing gear?
Have you fully equipped the climbing gear?
I mean, I thought so because I was like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was climbing really epically, and everybody
Beery
else
did because she's
effortlessly
Oh,
just
not
going
near.
up.
Okay, but so one thing I wanted to mention, but I forgot because you guys just immediately started climbing walls.
Go ahead and mention it now. What?
Well, but no, it's as you guys were making your way back, Octavio and Chief Rendar started as you were passing by each of the orcs. He started to name each one by name. He goes, "Oh, that one is like that one's Ojad, that one's Boudral, that one's Narduk, and stuff like that. And like you can tell by the way he talks, he has some sort of obviously some sort of history and whatnot. And he says a little thing about each one and whatnot, and how they how they obviously wanted to go versus how they went. So okay,
Right.
anyways, back to climbing wall shenanigans.
I tell that to the whole group, like, as he's saying it.
as you're sliding down the wall.
That's Boodle, that's Strudel.
No, it can't be Boodle. Those are
Yeah, I
Cobalt names.
mispronounced every single name. I'm just kidding. I know.
It's the disrespect.
This one's Jeff.
Sure.
Yeah. Jeff.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway. All right. So okay, if you fully equipped your climbing gear, yes, you get advantage. So I guess you guys climb the wall. I guess.
Yes. And then we take
already-
take it all off when we're up here.
I'm already winded.
We just got started.
You're
Now
like-
keep quiet.
What? There's more.
You're like Homer
God.
with all like the oxygen tanks around you, and you're barely off. Like the
All
ground.
right. So now we gotta sneak over to the edge here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone just be very quiet. No talking until we get inside.
I very carefully step on the same footsteps as either Mittens or Swift.
All right. I'm gonna
Wow.
go. Oh.
Excuse me. Well, off to a great start.
These are good rolls.
I mean, I figured this would happen, really. I was gonna say, as we're sneaking, Swift has like reached a hand into the gray bag of tricks and has grabbed a
Wait.
hold of one of them.
Wait. Does Beery still get disadvantage?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't even
It
matter.
doesn't. You're right. It doesn't matter. However, I know she got like a new piece of armor that
The,
Didn't get
the
disadvantage.
mithril armor, yeah.
the mithril, yeah.
Which is great, but...
But either way,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm being very careful. Just and Beer's just clink 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 clink.
I'm not made for stealth.
No,
Okay.
no. The mithril armor is like light and stuff like that, so it makes like a shh noise. So I mean, it allows for stealth. You just, I don't know, you stepped on a rubber duck or something.
I imagine that I am just like a boulder moving across this ridgeline, and you just see like, like hunks of snow falling off the path.
Okay, Mittens and Octavio, you are not seen.
Nice.
Swift, however,
Technically, I'm not seen either. They just know how to hear me.
Okay, how am I gonna do this? Because even if it was a group check, you failed.
Yeah.
All right. So this orc, you see the emaciated. Jesus Christ! You see the emaciated figure with the amber fire eyes, like suddenly like shift towards the group in general, and then he raises a hand, and when he does that, you see this orc start just hauling ass down somewhere.
You just see Beery turn around. This isn't where I left my axe beak.
And
don't
is
see
it too
anything-
late to play it off with another thing for the gray bag of tricks?
Yeah, throw another
I
one.
don't
of
see
those out.
anything, so I'm just telling Min, like, what's happening?
It's time for us to go.
We
Uh,
just started.
Time to storm the gates.
Is there any way we can like book it for
We could
the
rush the
area
hallway.
where the warship's going on, or just start
I am-
throwing bags of tricks?
So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put you guys into sort of like yeah, actually, yeah. Let's just go ahead and just roll for initiative. It doesn't necessarily have to be combat, but it is initiative. So
Ooh, rolled bad at my stealth, but great on initiative, I guess.
Thank goodness for high modifiers. A +10 to initiative still somehow go last.
Jesus. All right. So let's see. Let me put it in descending because you guys are descending.
Also, if
into-
anybody hasn't had the beach plum LaCroix,
Oh, it's really good.
it,
Yeah.
yeah, it tastes like essence of Capri Sun.
Mhm.
Ooh. Okay. Octavio, you see this one signal to the other orc, and the other orc just starts making its
So,
way.
I mean, I don't think I do. My vision ends. Oh, my dark vision is wrong. Oh, wait.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it
my
now?
dark vision's off. Wait, is it?
How
No.
That's about how
is it?
far I can see too.
Yeah. So I don't actually see it.
No, the dark vision. We've been over this. These are 10-foot squares. These are not 5-foot
Right.
squares.
Yeah.
Right, but whatever you're describing, I don't see it. So I just.
It was
assume
just
it's going this
outside.
way.
That orc was outside of his range.
Well, no. Okay, hold on. Wait. No. This orc started here and then started like
I don't.
running.
I see this little tooth here.
Oh, you do? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's the most I see.
Oh, okay. Well, all you hear then is like a and stuff like that.
Well,
So-
Swift says it's time for us to move.
and then you
Mm-hmm.
hear God say roll for initiative. So I don't know.
I guess I make it this much farther.
You can dash.
Yeah, but I don't want to get too far away from you guys. I don't know what's going on.
We're all going in this direction.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
Swift probably said just like run or
do you
I mean,
tell me where
Swift
we're
tells
going?
you. Swift, when we explained everything that we saw, we told you the path we took.
Okay,
Yeah,
and I make it here.
we can shortcut that. That's fine.
and I assume you like made a gesture or something.
Yeah, well, I pointed the only door that you can see. Or maybe you can't see. You're too far away. But I point in that direction.
And you have to jump this, right, to get through?
I mean, it's
Well-
down.
Oh, it's down.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
He says like 5
Wait,
feet
wait.
down.
What does 30 get me to? Let me see. Oh, not that far.
No,
That's gonna
it's
leave you
okay.
behind because the rest of us are gonna go.
Yeah, but I'm not the best at being in the front. Oh, whatever. If I die, I die.
There's no way you die in the first round.
Okie
You said
dokie.
that out loud.
Yeah.
You said that out loud. Now it's happening.
All
That would
right,
be
then.
impressive. Impressive. That would be.
All right, so Octavio just fuck it. Even though I made my stealth check, just starts hauling ass towards the door. Which I mean, respect. So
Half of us making yourself check that we all basically failed at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a group thing.
I mean, even if it was a group check, yeah, it's a failure. So
Okay, so I'm going to use a dash action and run another 30 feet. So I'm gonna land at the door.
okay.
I'm gonna jump over Octavio.
Whoa.
Okie dokie. All right.
Is this guy? Obviously, he's like aware of us now, right?
Mhm.
He's not just
Yeah.
still like stoic. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. You see his emaciated form like spring into action, and suddenly like
Okay.
this once still orc is now like, targeting one of you. I don't know. So, all right, Barry.
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm also gonna use my dash action, I suppose, because, well, fuck. And I run up next to Octavio and like skirt right up to the edge.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. You hear from somewhere up. Hold on. Let's see how far this guy can go. Oh yeah, he can make it. All right. So the orc that fled under the command of this other orc here, the one in religious garb. You see him scamper off into darkness. And after a brief period of time, you hear the clanging of a crude iron bell as it rings throughout the fortress. All right, Swift, it's your turn.
Okay. This is going to be an action to use. That's right. Up to 20. Okay. So if I run here Yeah, cool. I'm gonna use my action to get up to here. And then I am going to, use my movement to get up to there, and then I'm going to use my action to throw the second of the great bag of tricks fuzzballs down here.
Okie dokie.
Whole bag.
I can't do that.
Weasel.
I was looking at doing the same thing, honestly.
1d8. I got a dire wolf, baby.
Nice.
Yes.
Maybe they'll think
Nice.
that's what the alarm is for.
Definitely.
Yeah, totally. Okay. All right.
I'll use my bonus action to command it to guard that bridge. Don't let anything through.
Which?
No, we don't want to kill.
This one right here.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
Yeah.
All right. So the gray ball bursts open, and a wolf the size of a bear, like lumbers onto the bridge, and it bares its fangs. It's going to act on your turn, Swift. So, I believe.
Use a bonus action to command how it moves and what action it takes on its next turn.
Unleash
Okay.
chaos.
In the absence of such orders, the creature acts in a fashion appropriate. Well, no, I told it to basically don't let anything pass that bridge.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So that happens. The direwolf bears itself against the oncoming onslaught of this orc here. The orc it kind of mindlessly just throws itself right into the fray, and soon this direwolf and this orc become like a rolling mass of flesh and fur and snarling from only the direwolf's end. The orc is actually quite silent, and the orc actually managed to get a hit in. All right, he did a fair amount of damage to the direwolf, but the direwolf is holding.
Oh,
its
I
own.
could have. If that's the man, I could have just told it to dodge.
Well,
I guess that's kind of what I did, but I didn't say dodge. So
no, unfortunately it didn't. So, all right, Octavio, fur and flesh is flying as this gigantic wolf is attacking this orc.
It's scary. Wait, I didn't see how long that was. I'm gonna go ahead and get here and then just stop because I don't know where else to go.
All right, the orc that Mittens and Swift have knocked out has since come to.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I attack.
Okay.
Is he still tied up?
Is he still tied
Should
up?
be.
Yeah, you just see him like, you know.
Oh, okay. Then I'm like, guys, this guy's awake.
Just kick him in the head when you run by.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke him down lethally with my quarterstaff.
Sure.
Oh,
He's technically restrained,
Yeah,
so
you
you have
can.
advantage.
Yeah,
Doesn't even
you managed because I mean it's only been like an hour or so you only recoup like a single HP. So you just... All right, so
Alright,
he's
that's it. My turn.
all right. Mittens, the iron klaxon is clanging in the I almost said dwarf fortress, orc fortress.
Okay, so question: did Swift and I put the crossbar on that door before we left?
We didn't.
Yeah.
But, oh, did
I
we?
thought you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did. You
Maybe
stayed-
we did. Well, that's why we're going out. So
Okay.
there's no other way out.
Yeah, I didn't remember if we did that or not, so I was gonna rush and do that, but I'm just going to rush to that door anyways. I'll measure this out.
You might be able to get there with a dash.
Yeah, I think I can. I can't see in there at the moment, but I think I can make it. It'd be like, oh yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna come into this room.
Okay, Mittens, you managed to reach the room that has the wooden crossbar, and you hear heavy drumming on the other side of the door as you see like the door like buffet
Party.
again. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's a party, all right. As it buffets against blows that are incoming from the other side.
Guys, you say you all know I'm useless because all I have is spells, so I can't really non-lethally attack.
Maybe this is the time that we start taking spells that don't do damage.
Meh.
It's because of
Nah.
CC.
Pointless.
That's
Are
that's
they?
that's Gar's job.
Well,
All
Gar's
right.
not here, is he?
I know.
You
What
can't
do you want me
count
to do?
on Gar.
I'm a simple sorcerer. I don't get to change my spells.
No, you can change on leveling up.
Yeah, the Tasha one allows me to, but I keep
Oh,
forgetting.
okay. All right,
Wanda.
Barry. You're
CC
seeing-
spells are part of what makes spellcasters so good.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run down and skirt into this door. Oh goodness. But right before I,
Boom.
right as I get in there, I'm going to grab a fuzzy ball from my bag of tricks.
Weasel.
Dragon.
I
Yeah,
chuck
right.
it out, and I get a. Oh god, I closed the thing.
A
No,
boar.
I get a boar.
Yeah, you get a
Yeah.
boar. That's not bad.
Nice.
Hold on. Go on. Keep going.
Can I give it a command?
You absolutely can.
Go forth and unleash chaos.
Yeah.
Which is what a boar would do anyway.
Yep. Send it
I
into
was
the
born-
I'm
courtyard.
inspired for its by its nature.
I was made for it. I was made for this.
Okay, I'm gonna try to drag this thing onto the map, but it's gonna do that weird thing again, where it might just have like, here's like a placeholder token. Yep, fuck it. All right, fine. Okay, so the boar also bears down on the orc. You see the direwolf like leap up, and when that happens, this little boar just like a furry battering ram just makes its way towards the towards the orc. Does it even manage to hit? It only has a +3 to attack. It does not hit, but you see it's trying its damnedest. This little guy is just,
Well, that wasn't as satisfying. Okay.
it's doing its best, Barry.
I know. It actually
Does
is
it get
kind of
advantage because
cute
it's helping
artwork.
the?
Even if it had advantage, it wasn't gonna hit. So-
Oh, even with an 18?
Oh wait, no.
Jeez.
Oh, never mind. My bad. I misread it as a 13. Okay, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, no. The orc bears down, and you see it manages to get the orc like right in the knee, like and you're like ah. Let's see what.
Does he just take off running after that? I just want to see some like, oh man, okay,
Dusk.
cool buddy.
Yeah, just makes little squealing noises.
Where are all these animals coming from?
Kicks over a crane on his way out.
You've moved this over here, but like there is a boar token right here.
That's what Oh, there it is. Finally, it loaded in. Okay, good. All right, perfect.
The
All
boyfriend
right.
is actually kind of cute. It's so cute.
It's a pig. You can't go wrong.
I just used a big version of this recently for Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, nice, big
They
boy.
went to the Goblin Village. That did not go how anybody ever would have expected it.
All right. So Mittens, you see the drumming on the door has stopped, and for a brief moment you think you're in the clear, and all of a sudden you hear a and you can hear splintering on the other side.
Man.
Yep, things are happening. All right, Swift. This orc, wolf, boar.
I'm gonna jump.
wolf.
I'm gonna jump down, and I'm going to use my bonus action to command the direwolf to attack. And technically, it has pack tactics, so it has advantage because the boar is there too.
Sure. Okay. All right. It's going to attack.
Yeah, I tell it to knock him down. Basically,
All right.
because the
All right,
bite can knock it firm.
The dire wolf. You see the dire wolf has suffered a pretty bad gash from the orc attack, but still manages to get on its legs, and it leaps towards the orc. And now the orc has to make a strength check. Okay, it does. The orc does manage to make its strength check. So as it leaps,
Okay.
So it won't get knocked prone. It does manage to hold its footing, but now the orc's arm is like wrapped. The muzzle of this dire wolf is now wrapped around the orc's arm. It's like just giving it hell.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, that was my bonus action. I guess I could keep moving.
You could.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up to. I guess if this guy's unconscious, I can share his space
Really,
since
I
he's
really
knocked
think we
out.
should blow this tower up once we leave it and just burn whatever that monster is.
Well, this is still the Orcs' fortress.
I don't care.
We want them to be allies.
That's fine, but there's a.
We can kill the thing without blowing up the tower.
Collateral damage, you know.
Can we?
Yeah, it's in a
I
cage.
love how-
It's not going anywhere.
I love how we did all this stuff, all this reconnaissance and everything, and like
And
the
it-
first fucking stealth check went to shit.
It
Yes,
just gets immediately blown out. Yeah.
but we do know exactly where we need to go. Is the
That's
benefit.
very true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So that's why you do reconnaissance, so you know where you have to go. And when shit hits the fan, inevitably.
Yeah.
All right. So Swift, the last thing you see before you abandon back into the mess hall here, you see the orc with one hand wrestling a dire wolf and wildly stabbing with a spear, and then you hear the spear puncture something, and then you hear a boar cry out.
No.
Goodbye, boar.
Ah.
Hey, it only had 11 health. What do you want me to do?
As it poofs into non-existence.
Yeah, it just evaporates into little bacon sprites, and then
It wasn't a real
Oh my
boar.
God.
I bet that direwolf earlier was really disappointed when it killed the elk, and it just disappeared.
Guys, what are we supposed to do?
We have to go through that door.
I have an
Oh, God.
idea.
What's your idea, Vince?
Throw ball bearings down on the side of the door, and then once they bust it down.
This doesn't connect to this, right?
no.
No, these
no,
are like
they're-
this was the barracks, and then like cells were over on the side.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that if I get here to kind of like, I'll just stand here and just stand.
Ball
I'm already in
bearings are
action.
actually great because then if I can cast Entangle, and any of them that sort of fall down, if they have disadvantage on it,
I'm getting back up too. That's awesome.
and they don't have any movement, so they can't stand up.
What a
I love this.
combo!
All right.
Yeah, but it's a 10-foot radius, right?
What?
The
Yeah, that's a 20-foot diameter. It's a 20-foot cube.
all right. So I'm just gonna get here and ray in action when they open this or whatever. Something happens in this cube.
All right. As you guys are like discussing this, the splintering noises become much more violent, and you actually start to see like hefts of like blade axes like managing to peek in, like just like a little tiny corner of a blade axe peeking its way in.
All right, when they pull that back out, then you just shoot a fireball through that.
We don't want to kill them.
No, I know. I'm joking.
It would be so easy this would be so much easier if we could just fireball.
Oh, so
Oh,
much
yeah.
easier.
I mean, you can't. I'm not stopping you. I mean, shit. It's D&D. You can do whatever you want. There's
We
no,
need the troops.
We have
no-
moral reasons to not kill them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's no fail state, so it's not like you can do whatever
Rendar
you
would be
want.
very disappointed in Octavio.
I grab my stone and click the button in the middle, and it becomes a ball. I get ready to summon it.
Meanwhile, Rendar, you can't really tell because he's not out, but you can tell if Rendar's loving this. This is great. All right,
I think he's loving that we're not killing anybody yet.
all right, Mittens. The sounds are getting worse, and you can see like little tiny holes like in the door now, and every now and then there's like an orc like. like eyeballs.
Who's in
I
there?
grab my quarterstaff and just go clink.
Ah!
Do you kind of like want to save, like you put the ball bearings down once they like get the door open?
Oh, I was just gonna throw them there now because once they bust it open, they're
Okay.
probably not gonna see it and just charge on in.
True.
That's what I was thinking, anyways.
This area here
Reasonable.
is so claustrophobic. This is
Yeah.
gonna go bad real quick.
It feels worse than it is because like we are only taking up a quarter of each of
Okay.
these.
Yeah, so technically we could stand on each other, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm ignoring it.
Okay, so I want to run to this square here. I'm going to throw a bunch of ball bearings in front of the door, and then jump back into this part of the barracks.
Oh, that also affects us, though.
Just like this little
Oh,
part
does?
of the hallway.
Okay.
This,
I guess they are pretty big doors.
whatever square this is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you're gonna lay out the ball bearings. I don't have a token for ball bearings, unfortunately. So Octavio, get busy. Start dropping little ball bearings on the thing.
Can you just do like an area of effect?
Do I have ball bearings?
So
There we go.
come on.
Perfect.
I put. Octavio starts organizing them in rows. Oh shit! They keep rolling away.
It's a square area that's 10 feet on the side. Okay.
Pulls out a level. Oh, that's why. Okay, Barry, what are you gonna do while these two
Alright.
knuckleheads are setting up this Home Alone bullshit?
Hey, we're gonna do the paint
Meanwhile,
can on the
great
string
idea.
next.
It's a great idea.
We're gonna throw a spider at him.
I'm gonna put a blowtorch so that when they open the door, it lights their hats on fire.
There you go. Paint cans swing into their faces. Is there a barricade on that door that I'm standing in the doorway of?
No, that one does not have a barricade. It's just a
Oh.
door. Yes.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, you hear outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just close that door. There's no like big lock or anything fun on there?
A big fun lock. Let me see if there's. Let me look
All
at
the
the
locks
chart.
around here are shitty and
Yeah.
easily opened with claws.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. There is in fact a crossbar on this door.
Oh, shit,
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Slam that bitch into place.
Okay. Very good. See, this is
Can you
why-
imagine?
This is why it's handy to read notes, DMs.
Can you imagine if instead of doing what we're about to do, Swift had just cast rope trick and we all like just disappeared into the pocket dimension? They come inside and like, oh,
There's people
I
in here.
mean,
where'd they go?
Plan B.
That was my plan. If we got caught, that was my plan.
yeah, Beery just turns around to Swift and is just like, all right, what now?
Well, we have to get out the other side. Which is, I
Looking
know,
at the
a
door
problem.
that's being axed down right now, just like, okay.
Get ready to kick some non-lethal ass.
All right. So the orcs are still managing to break their way in. They do have sizable holes in the door, but now they have to make their way to the crossbar. So now there's like holes big enough that you could like see the orcs are like hacking and hewing away at the door. You got one more round till they break in.
So, entangle time?
Fine. I can prepare an action, like coming into the room, I can prepare an action to cast Entangle as soon as they get through the door.
And then Beery can kick a door at them and we can just run over the group like a bridge.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible. So Entangle's a 20-foot cube.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a whole lot of tools. Entangle's kind of like my one thing I got. Yeah. I mean, basically, I think so. I'm going to prepare an action to, when they bust through the door, cast Entangle. Basically on the 20-foot cube just outside of it.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, that'll end up being my reaction when I cast that. So
All right. Outside the door that Beery has locked away, you hear more sounds of fighting, and then the quick and sharp yelp of a dog whimper, and suddenly there's silence on the other end. Octavio. You can see you can see these guys now. Like it's visible, like their visage through the doors.
They all have that crown stuff, right?
Yes.
I look at the group. It's like, what are we gonna do, guys?
Well,
Meanwhile, I'm attaching knives to a rope. That was
What?
like Swift. Hold this, and I throw one end of the rope. So we
I can't do anything. I'm concentrating on the spell.
I kind of have an idea, but I don't know if Andrew would let this happen. And it's legitimately to use my Peerless Athlete channel divinity like feature to use the door as a battering ram and basically just ram right through all of the orcs and clear the way so we can just keep on trekking.
All right.
Sounds like a perfect plan.
Well,
What do you?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say on your turn you can make a athletics check, and we'll see if you're successfully going to rip off this door to use as a battering ram.
Like, hey, Beer, you want to switch places? I think you get more out of being where I am.
Sure, I guess. Okay.
Since I'm at range and you're a melee. I guess. I mean, I'm still just ready in here, but it's.
Okay.
I can shatter the door.
I mean, it's entirely up to you. Okay, so
no.
all right, Mittens, are you gonna do anything, or are you just gonna wait for the chaos to ensue?
Can I do non-lethal damage with the crossbow?
No, it has to be a melee attack.
Just melee. Okay. I'm just gonna hide in this back room here.
Okay. Just all right, Barry. Let's see that athletics check.
Oh man. Okay, Beer's gonna like crouch down here in like a runner's stance. I don't know. So, do I need to roll in athletics with the Peerless Athlete, or is that just gonna give me like
You have
bonus
advantage
to
on it.
Or,
Yeah, you have
thank you.
advantage on. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Thank
nice.
God for
Yeah.
advantage.
All right.
This is why I clarify
Much
things.
needed.
You see Beery reach for the door handle like as if she's gonna open it, and then she just like pops it right off the hinges.
Oh no,
Turns
that
it-
was
she just
this
turns it
was-
into a shield.
this specifically was to start the charge, to start just pushing these guys out of the way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. So then these orcs are going to break in. That's going to have to probably be an athletics check against you. That's fine, because it's like.
Do I see the orcs now that the doors?
Yes.
Does my reaction go off?
Was it based on sight?
Mine's sliver, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Ooh.
So I think then the 20-foot square is going to be, yeah, I can just draw it. Right there.
Oh, that's not... Okay. Yeah. This one manages to get mine slivered. Okay. So what's
Yeah.
so?
My eyes flash in rainbow colors, and then a little creature appears on their brain and just pokes them with an invisible sword.
Ah! as the invisible sword like pokes the soft meat of their brain.
Yeah, it's like a tiny little guy just.
Okay, so these two are going to get entangled. Is that what's going to happen?
So yes, let me put that in chat. Spell save DC 16. They have to make strength checks. Oh wait, no, they need to make strength saving throws or be restrained.
Okay. DC 16.
DC 16.
Okay. The one that got the mind sliver didn't make it. The one that didn't get mind slivered rolled a natural 20.
Well, he's not restrained then, but this is still
Alright.
difficult terrain. So
Okay. So these two managed to lumber their way in right into the ball bearings. And what's the DC for the ball bearings? I'm rolling a lot.
I think
I
it's
don't know.
I think it's dexterity 10. I just had it up. It's not very high, but it is. It's dexterity.
Yeah, dexterity 7, but it doesn't say what.
In the description
10,
for the item,
yeah.
it's 10. Yeah.
Okay. So you see one like starts to slip, and he like braces himself against the wall, and the other one's like, whoa, but no, they do manage to make their dexterity saves, and now it's time for the battering ram.
Oh, I hope this works. I so hope this works.
Incredible.
Okay. Please.
I mean, I was rolling against your previous athletics check. But that's okay. It
Oh,
doesn't
well.
matter. So, all right. So here comes the battering ram. You managed to just like the bowling ball against the bowling pin sound as you're like just bowling your way through these orcs.
So I am imagining it as I'm like pushing them off of this platform. Like I am legitimately trying to just like push them out of the way entirely.
Like you want them to fall off the cliff?
Or I want them to get out of the way. I don't care if they get like knocked over or if they get like, is it a cliff? Or I just assumed it was a small entrenchment.
Well, how far down is it from here? I guess
it's a fairly good size cliff. Okay, so these two, the two that managed to make the ball bearing or that make their ball bearing saves, they get knocked first and they go flying, and then you see the one that's trying to get his leg out from the entanglement, and then he looks up and like the door just like scrapes the entanglement like the lichen off the floor. and they go tumbling down.
That worked better than I could have imagined. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad that worked.
So now Barry has.
I'm gonna drop the entangle.
Which unfortunately I don't have stats for a great shield, but yeah, now Barry's like a fucking.
You're like
door.
Braum from League of Legends.
Do the ball bearings like as soon as someone gets into that area, that's it? Like they get scattered, or is it like a permanent thing now?
I would assume they get scattered.
Okay.
I don't know how long that would last.
I was just asking because if not, y'all are gonna have to make some dexterity.
We can move through it at half speed to not have to make the save, but it's also not a super high save.
No, I'm not gonna worry about it. So. All right.
Ooh, it's my turn again.
It is indeed your turn again.
Cool. All right. Time to go.
Time to move out.
Alrighty. So Beery managed to bash your way into the courtyard proper, where there's a whole mess of orcs waiting on the parapets and catwalks. And
So there's two here next to this ladder, and then there's two coming up this way.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Swift is going to reach into their bag and pull out the one last one, and is going to throw it here.
Go, bag of laundry lint.
Here, to see. Let's see what I get.
I'm sorry, where were we throwing it? I had the bag of tricks thing open. I couldn't see where.
I got a giant. Oh, I got a badger. I got a badger. I can only reach 20 feet, so there's going to be a badger here, and I say, inconvenience them.
It is by far the scariest
Dodge. I tell it
thing.
to dodge.
Okay.
But yeah, and then some bonus. Oh, I know. I guess doing anything. No, I'm fine. I'm full health. Cool.
Okay.
So I kind of put it here so it can kind of try and block the way as best as it can.
Okay.
It's a giant badger, right?
No, this is a normal badger.
It's a regular like.
Honey badger don't care.
It'd be better if it was a honey badger. It's just a regular old badger.
The nice thing is that
This badger's got some fucking fight in it, though. We just just like immediately, like the orcs are like, whoa, Jesus.
Foaming at the mouth.
our goal is to get this over this way, so we gotta.
It doesn't. It barely has AC.
It's a road bump. Listen, it's a speed bump. It's
It's
Yeah.
an inconvenience.
Okay. So
I was hoping for another dire wolf or a giant badger.
Well, that is unfortunate. So, okay, so this orc here is going to start trying to break down the door that Beery barred. However, this one, you see this one in the courtyard that has the direwolf on the leash, looks up at hold on. Is Swift, are you illuminated by the light? And this
Can't tell.
okay. Yeah, I can't really tell either.
Is this the light source?
Yeah.
Hold on. Just not barely not.
Okay. All right, fine then. I guess. Sorry, Barry. Gonna have to attack somebody.
Well, I have a giant door in front of me, so is it a disadvantage?
No, but now you have an impromptu shield, so I guess add +2 to your AC for right now.
Yeah.
All right, there. That's what you get for ripping a door off.
Partial cover by taking a door with you.
Yeah.
Just
I
wait till
mean,
see what
That's
it's
something
doing
that people
next.
should do more often. Impromptu partial cover by ripping a door off its hinges.
It worked surprisingly well. Let's see if it continues to work well for me.
All right. Oh well, it didn't do very well. Okay, so you see the orc like grab the side of his head and like roar, and when it does that, light streaks out from its eyes towards Beery, but you manage to act quickly enough, and the door manages to block the searing guiding bolt that it's launched towards you.
Pardon? What the hell?
Yep. Anyways, Octavio.
Big casual.
I get up here just to see what's happening. Oh wait, I can only come to up here. Damn. And
What?
I'm thinking.
So we can deal damage as long as it's not a lethal amount of damage.
You know, I don't like that dire wolf.
He's down. Like he's like way below us.
Yeah, that's fine.
I have to take it out on somebody. You don't understand.
Yeah. The rage.
Oh, look at that! How convenient.
What are you doing?
I think he's gonna shatter the direwolf or fireball the direwolf.
Oh god, roll 20 died.
I think that was a
my
fireball for the direwolf.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Right in the center of it.
There was a direwolf there.
He's not even in our way.
Okay, it didn't make the deck save, so you just see just this direwolf just gets engulfed in flames. It's not
Man, this
dead
was having a
yet.
terrible day. First that elk wasn't real, now it's got
Yeah.
It's not dead yet, but you do see the direwolf's like on its side, and there's like
Oh my god.
the smell of the smell of burnt fur permeates the area briefly.
I want to scream, just like, surrender now in the name of Chief Raindar! And I show like the stone that I have. See if that does anything.
Ah.
Well, in that case, Chief Raindar shoots you! I'm down there.
No.
Right in the middle of all of this.
Are you
Don't do that.
are you summoning?
No, I can't.
Okay.
No, I-
he would have to do it next turn. It's an action.
Yeah, we might.
Okay. All right, mittens.
I mean, we could use him.
I got more where that came from.
We definitely could use him to like knock these guys out of the way so we can get.
I'm just moving here to see.
To see the badger orc fight.
Yeah, I will. Dang. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use my 30 feet of movement here, and then use feline agility, and just move an extra 10 feet this way.
Okay.
And are these there? I imagine this guy's charging us over here, so I'm just gonna pull out my crossbow and shoot him.
Yeah, they haven't gone yet, but yeah, they are making their way over.
What's the range of my crossbow?
Enough.
Isn't it like 120 feet?
Okay.
Right in the
So
leg.
Because
I didn't.
distances are a little bit longer than they appear.
Oh yeah, no, he's good.
Even-
He's
yeah.
totally fine.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, your crossbow, it doesn't kill, but it does hurt a lot.
Yeah, just
So-
don't like wing him, hit him in the shoulder, like the arm.
You know what else hurts a lot? Fireball.
Just, you know what? Fuck this.
I'm done restraining myself.
Oh my
All
god.
All right, Mittens, is that gonna be your turn?
Yes, that end my turn there.
Okay.
Insane goofy. I'll fucking do it again.
Jesus.
All
I'll
right.
do it again. Yep.
All right, what would I need to do to shield bash this guy with my door?
Okay, you don't have proficiency with shields, which isn't even really a thing.
No, but it's a long, narrow bridge.
Does have
I'm gonna
proficiency
run
with shields.
down with a big old door,
Holding it.
and I'm just gonna body slam him with it.
I would imagine it's gonna have to be an improvised attack. So you're gonna have to roll just a strength as your attack.
Well, there's a shove action.
Yeah, but she wants to attack with the shield, right?
I do. I just kind of want to like use it to push him, I guess. Nah, fuck it. I'll just throw the shield down on these guys down below. I throw
Just
my-
throw the shield on there,
Overhead.
grab your.
yeah, I just chuck the door down. Run on over with my great axe, and I'm gonna smack him a good couple times.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. The first one's gonna knock him out.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So if you want to save that second attack, you can.
I shall, unless I can use my great axe and just throw it at the other guy and knock him out too.
I don't think you can.
Okay.
All right. So
Never known a great axe to have the throne property, but there's a first time for everything.
I am a beef girl
can
who's
imagine
currently
just
channeling that divinity.
overhand.
That's true. You're using Peerless Athlete with your insane Goliath strength. A great axe is like a hand axe. You're right.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, the throne quality is shackled only by the strength score. With a high enough strength score,
Yeah.
everything gets a throne.
An improvised thrown weapon.
That's very
Yeah.
frustrating because I currently am like as strong as a fire or what was it a
Fire
yeah,
giant,
fire
yeah.
giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of pushing, pulling, and lifting ability. God, can you imagine how busted that ability would be if you could just, like, as a paladin, just suddenly have, like, 26, 28 strength?
Oh my god.
All
The
right, I'm gonna move-
dream.
I have the power.
Just slice dudes in half.
Oh,
I'm gonna move this orc out of the way so this one can run forward and try to attack. I say try to attack Beery. Let's see what's gonna happen. All right, great axe against great axe, not even close. All right, cool. All right. So then these two are gonna be scrapping with the badger. Let's see how well that
Badger.
Get him,
He's gonna do
Badger.
his job. He's gonna do his job, which is distract them.
they get disadvantage, right? Because he's dodging.
Yeah, technically he is
forward on him.
dodging. They have disadvantage.
All right, yeah. So they just
He's just-
can't get can't get hit like hitting the ground. Bad. Like,
Mushroom.
this badger's doing a pretty good job of distracting.
Get
go
shifty.
Badger.
However,
Oh my god.
however, now a volley of javelins start coming from the three orcs that
Oh no.
that got knocked down. So, ooh, what? Hold on, wait. What's the range on this?
The javelin.
Okay, 3120. That's all I need to know. You see one? Okay, so I rolled one for each of like for Swift, Octavio, and Mittens, and the only one that managed to hit was Octavio.
Oh
You
man.
You just see one.
Of course.
DC too.
All right,
Impressive.
you see coming from below, just javelins start flying up, and Mittens and Swift, you managed to dodge out of the way of yours. Yours hits you square somewhere in your midsection because it's going to hit you for 6 piercing damage.
All right.
Could be worse.
Okay. Yeah. No. All right, Swift.
Cool. Bonus action. I'm gonna close the bag of tricks because I'm out of those. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike. And I am going to run It doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity, so I'm going to run past this dude, and I'm going to use my bonus action, and I'm going to try and push him over the side down.
Oh my god. Okay.
Actually, I mean, if I can do enough damage, I can just knock him out. Yeah. I'm gonna hit him at advantage because of the Zephyr Strike with my rapier, non-lethal.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Okay.
It's a 4. That's fine. And then I roll an extra D8 for the force damage. So 16 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And then I will take my second attack.
You don't need to. He's knocked out.
Oh, he's knocked out? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Just right in the back of the head. And this one falls over atop the pile of other orcs that is slowly making its way here.
And then I'm going to use the last of my 60 feet because of Zephyr Strike to... I guess I probably can't go down the ladder, but I can get to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot drop from here.
So it would take like a full round to go down.
Yes.
Do I still have... I could try and arrow this guy with my second attack.
You could. I ain't stopping you.
Yeah, it's unlikely to kill him. Yeah, I'm gonna swap to my bow and I'm gonna shoot him once with the longbow.
Okay.
That's a 20 to hit.
Hits.
I'm gonna re-roll that D8 with Piercer. So 6 plus 5, that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, good. He's not out, but he is hurt.
But he is severely injured.
Yeah.
Cool. And that'll be the end of my turn. Oh, is there another one there?
No, that was my fault. I was like, wait a minute, did I literally
So
just
go.
put 2 tokens on top of each other? You shoot this
Yeah.
one so hard he splits into 2.
So I run. Basically, my turn is going to be knock that guy out, run over to the ladder, shoot that dude, and then sort of point down to the rest of my party.
Okay. Beery, many spears start making their way towards you.
Make a
As
moment.
this- Yeah. Ooh, one actually manages to hit. Ooh, shit, Beery, you take one on the side. You take 14 piercing damage.
Oh man.
And then this orc goes to tend to its poor little direwolf that got burnt up. All right, Octavia.
All right, we go this way. 30 feet. The guys are down too, right?
These 3 guys are down. These guys are up. These
I'm
2.
gonna dash over here.
Oh, sorry. Yes, these 2 are both unconscious.
Okay. Yep, that's as far as I can make it. I dashed and got here.
As you get over there, Swift sort of points over in this direction and says, "That's where they are."
Conveniently in range with my of a couple of things I have.
All right.
I see something scary. I see something scary in the shadows that I didn't see before.
I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. All right.
Well, I mean, you described them as being there. I just didn't see the token.
All right. So is that going to be your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mittens. You're watching this badger just make an absolute fool of these orcs.
I'm just cheering him on, be like, yeah, get him, Badger, and then I'm gonna take off the other.
The poor badger's alone now.
Badger.
You got this, Badger.
Unfortunately, I couldn't tell him to dodge, so he's up to his badger
you did.
devices. No, I couldn't this time because I used my bonus action.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, I'm gonna move here
He's up to his
and
own badger
then
devices.
shoot the. Okay. Oh, I guess the other one's in front. I'll go for this one here with my crossbow again.
Kill the direwolf.
You didn't kill it?
No, it's not dead.
It's just crispy now.
It is crispy, but
I don't
it's not
think
dead.
that thing can get to us.
It went from a direwolf to a firewolf.
Shoot whoever arrowed me.
I mean, these guys are coming up the hill right here, and they're probably gonna get us after they kill the badger.
They're trying.
Closest shot.
Right, but I don't think they can reach us.
All right, that hits.
Bro, this guy.
Okay. This one, poor guy's trying to kill this fucking badger. All of a sudden, gets a crossbow bolt like right in the shoulder. Like, oh, the fuck! Ah, Jesus!
I don't want to say it, but that badger's your ally.
All right, roll sneak attack.
You're very
Oh.
likely to kill this orc if you do, though.
Oh, shit. All right, don't kill him.
Oh, he did.
You're gonna kill.
Jesus God. Okay, one casualty is fine. I feel like that's okay.
Yeah.
By the end of this encounter, it's like, 13 casualties this far.
That's it. We just
Honestly.
killed all of them.
The fact that we're this far into this encounter and this is the first person we killed is very impressive.
Yeah.
like
yeah.
you're trying.
A lot of
Like you're trying to aim to like not hit like
You
lethally,
accidentally
and you
fucking
manage
hit
to
his
get him
jugular.
right in the eye. Like shit.
Let's go for his leg, I swear.
The badger
I'm
at
too
the
good at
last
killing
second,
people.
the badger at the last second like bites his leg and he like brings his head down. And you can blame the badger for that one.
Yeah, totally blame the badger. 100%
That was the badger's fault.
The badger starts eating the orc's face.
Oh my God.
All right, Barry.
That'd be great if this badger makes it to the end of the encounter.
If he did, that would be incredible.
How far off of, how far of a drop from the platform is it?
There's a ladder right there.
It is a. That's
You can
not what I asked.
you can dash down the ladder.
it's a 30-foot drop down.
Damn, okay.
I was gonna say that's a lot of unnecessary damage to take.
Can I use my dash action to get down here?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I use my dash action and I get down here.
Okay.
And I hide behind one of these tents.
When everybody gets down, let's just destroy that ladder.
Well, we have to be able to get back up later.
All
Take
right.
it
I have a
down.
grappling hook. We'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
We have
All right.
climbing gear.
So Barry, you managed to hide behind one of the tents that is made of. Hold on a second.
Bones.
No, animal skin and bark draped over wood frames.
So intense.
Elven
Uh,
skin.
So
They're elven leather.
Elven leather.
These tents are made of
Elven leather.
elven leather.
arranged in a circle around a burning brazier. All right. Yeah, exactly.
This is when we find out that each of these tents has like 6 orcs in it. And
No, they have 6 badgers in them.
Oh no!
That's worse.
even
As long as they're on our side.
That's worse. You do know that's worse.
They're honey badgers. They're not on anyone's sides.
All right, this orc manages to just like golf slice the badger as
No.
as it just disappears into gray dander, and
You
then just
did
like
so good.
and then just points at Mittens and slowly makes his way over.
He bought like 2 turns.
Yeah, he made it a while.
This is a good badger. This is the best badger I've ever seen.
Meanwhile, Mittens. Speaking of which, javelins are gonna get thrown at you from
Oh, God.
below. Ooh.
Can he dodge?
Oh, okay. Wait, what does Uncanny Dodge do?
He has the
half.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, so one misses, but the other 2 manage to hit. You're gonna take 9 piercing damage from one and 5 from another.
Again, could be a lot worse.
Could be. All right, Swift.
Swift is gonna whoop down the ladder. Can I see that figure from over here?
Mm-hmm. So
What are they doing?
So before the bigger of the 2 was sitting in that makeshift throne, but now they have swapped places, and the smaller of the 2 is sitting there looking out. No, sorry, not looking out, but just like kind of gazing upon the fortress, and at their feet, sitting in a relaxed pose, is a very, very big, very muscular orc.
I can see the smaller one.
Yes, and the smaller one is clearly some sort of spellcaster figure draped in magical energies.
Well, Andrew, I don't have to keep you guessing about what I'm gonna do here.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use the last of my first level spell slots. I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So that actually gives me 30 more feet of movement.
Okay.
But first, I'm going to fire off 2 shots with my longbow at the seated figure.
Okay.
Not the orc. I'm firing at the seated figure.
Okay.
So 2. So first one, it's going to be an advantage from Zephyr Strike. Wow, that's only a 14.
That first
Dang.
one does not hit.
Wow.
Okay, second one.
Oh, my god.
Okay. Yeah,
That
I guess I don't do damage.
Okay, so the 2 arrows like, and when that happens, you just simply see the spellcaster just like cock their head your way. I'll wait till the rest of the group gets down there to.
Wow,
Do
that
something
sucks.
regarding
And I'm going to move up behind the tent then.
Okay. All right, Octavio.
I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna do the thing. What's happening?
Are you fireballing both of them?
Yes.
Mm.
Do I want to empower it?
No, you're trying to not kill the other guy.
What other guy?
The orc.
Oh, I don't see another guy, so I just shot it.
Rendar's son! Oh no.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I'm not gonna empower it. I'm gonna leave it at that. 21.
Okie dokie. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, interesting things. First of all, I need to put whisper roll.
Yeah.
So that way I can fudge. I mean,
Maintain suspense.
that way I
Gotcha.
can that way I can cheat. I mean, okay.
Oh, I thought the orc stone was a bonus action. Never mind. I'll do it next turn. It will be prime time to like summon Rendar.
Rendar prime time.
Hold on just a second. I gotta look up something. No. Okay. You're successfully out of range. All right.
Oh no.
I can only guess what you were looking up.
What was I looking up?
I'm not gonna say it.
Okie dokie.
I said I could only guess.
All right. All right. One of them manages to make their deck save. The other one does not. However, when the fireball lights up the area briefly, and you see a young muscular orc gets thrown from the fireball, and when that happens, Chief Rendar starts yelling, like screaming in your skull.
You know I can't see it, right?
Can't see what?
That from where I'm at, I cannot.
Well,
see
the fireball
that.
probably illuminates it.
Yeah, the brief
Yeah, but it's out of
illumination.
my It's actually out of my visual range.
Well, it's out of your vision because there's no light.
Yeah.
The brief
You would see it.
illumination from a
Oh,
fireball.
the big explosion.
Yes,
Got it.
from the big explosion.
from the big boom
From an
time.
explosion you just caused.
Yes. Okay, that's not good. That is very much not good.
the dragons of the explosion is coming from its.
All right, so
Can you
when that
fucking
happens,
imagine?
all right, you managed to get one good hit, and that's all you're gonna get this time. When that happens after the explosion, you hear a voice crack through the air, a sickeningly sweet, almost sing-songy voice that's just dripping with like contempt and hate and like not so hidden hatred and stuff like that. Yeah. And says, "So it would seem we have unwelcome guests. Go, my puppet, bring them to me." And you see, oh no, White Orc. You see,
Why?
I saw like a little bit just like
like a brick house.
just gets draped across one of the tents. and you see the orc like recover from the fireball attack. It took the full brunt of it, and you see that it's like smoldering like wisps of smoke coming from his shoulders and whatnot. And he unsheaths a single sword and raises it up in the air, and then pulls at it and snaps into two separate swords.
Kill.
And one is underhanded and one's overhanded.
Oh, I gotta get that.
Yeah.
Does he have a white and a black glove?
And no, and you are going to get that next session.
No.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was looking at the clock and I'm like, oh no, we're gonna get halfway through this encounter.
I know. I was like, we got 15 minutes. We can do this.
Ben's just about to do a full ladder slide.
So I beer
Alright,
was
well-
like, Dash, let's do this. Go.
Thank you everybody who joined us for another episode of Attack of Opportunity. I hope you guys had a good time. Please tune back in next Wednesday to see to see Gar jump in at the last minute and save us
Yeah.
He's gonna come in
He was here the
one
whole
bonk and then
time.
it's over.
all. He's gonna be behind them, just bunk.
Done.
Over. Done.
Redeemed.
The only non-lethal spell.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, so please make sure to follow us here on Facebook and Twitch. Also, we have our podcast, new episodes every other week. We just released one this Wednesday all about spooky undead. So please listen to that on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Ooh, spooky scary.
Yes, but thank you guys for joining us. I hope you guys had a good time. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and as always, keep on gaming. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.